on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Goodman's Jewelers.
11th ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State tonight on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. I'm Jesse Nelson. Pre-match show continues in the Everlight Solar Studio here at ESPN Madison. Mimi Collier, congratulations. Co-Big Ten Player of the Week, third time for that honor this season for Mimi Collier. 35 kills over the two ranked matches against Minnesota and Indiana last week at the Fieldhouse. Mimi Collier, 6 matches this season with 20 or more kills. 3 times this season, the transfer from Oregon has been named Big Ten Player of the Week. Third time coming last week. Mimi Collier, your reigning co-Big Ten Player of the Week. She leads the Badgers in action tonight. 11th ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. We go back to East Lansing, where John Arias had a chance to catch up with someone whose name I don't think we've mentioned on the broadcast this year, but that doesn't mean his role is not pivotal for the success of the Wisconsin volleyball program. Johnny Pulver, the grad assistant for the Wisconsin volleyball team, joined John a little earlier today.
So what is your role with the team as the grad assistant?
Yeah, so in practice, if I'm not shagging balls, inputting, just helping out on court, stuff like that, I am coding the competition drills. So I'll be typing every contact, and then essentially that gets converted into stats. So then the coaches afterwards can look at those stats and then make decisions. And then similarly, during the games, I'll be on the bench coding every play for both teams. And then we have a few iPads that we can look at stats on. So then coaches can make game time decisions based on those stats. And then afterwards, after all the games, I'll kind of clean up those stats and then distribute them to each of the coaches.
I've seen the work like Anne-Marie Hickey put in, like all this coding. How long does something like that what's the learning curve there?
Yeah, first of all, she's a great teacher. She's kind of the one who taught me everything. But thankfully, I started coding maybe the summer before the 2024 season. So I've had a little bit of experience with it, but definitely it's like a new language. So it took a little bit of a learning curve there, but thankfully she's a great teacher. So I feel like doing a good job.
Well, how did your time as a manager, and then also you spent time with Love, Madison, too. How has this all helped you kind of prepare for where you are right now?
Yeah. I think as a manager, I think just being around this program and being around the people, I just kind of know what to expect and know how to act, how to compose myself, stuff like that. Try my best to read the coaches' minds, but yeah, definitely I think being a grad assistant now, the transition has gone smoother being a manager, for sure. And then with the Love team, yeah, I did a little bit of analytics, stat stuff with them, but so I think that just kind of gave me some extra practice and kind of prepared me for this role with Wisconsin.
Talking with Wisconsin volleyball's grad assistant, Johnny Pulver, I was told you wanted to, after college, maybe like get into the film industry. What exactly were you looking to do? And then you got pulled back to volleyball.
Yeah. I studied communication arts. That was one of my majors with my undergrad. And I had always wanted to do something in movies or TV. I didn't have a super specific path, but this past spring and early summer, I had a few just small internships with the film industry. So I was kind of preparing to go that route, and then Kelly reached out to me, and he had this opportunity, and I was like, yep, this is a no-brainer. I absolutely have to do this, and definitely the right decision. I absolutely love being in volleyball and love this program. So yeah, kind of a switch from my original plans, but I absolutely love it.
Okay, final questions for you then, because sometimes I ask the players like favorite TV show, favorite movie. So I got to ask you then, what's your favorite TV show, and then same with movie?
Yeah, favorite TV show. I think I'm going to go with How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, I've watched it through once or twice, and when I'm coding, it can kind of get long sometimes, so I put on How I Met Your Mother, and I feel like that's just a nice feel-good show to help me. And honestly, I think it helps me focus a little bit, too. So TV show, How I Met Your Mother. Movie, I think I'm a big superhero guy, so I'm going to have to go with Avengers Endgame. Okay. I feel like that was a really good movie. A little bit ago, but yeah, I'll have to go with that.
All right, thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, thank you.
Johnny Pulver, grad assistant with the Wisconsin Volleyball program, joining John Arias a little earlier today in East Lansing. I love when John gets a chance to feature some of the other people that help make the Wisconsin volleyball team so successful. It's not just about the players and the coaches. It's about everybody that goes into this as well. Not sure if I agree with his favorite TV show, though. The ending of How I Met Your Mother didn't really stick the landing, I thought, but Johnny and I can discuss that another time. Counting down to 11th ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Our pre-match trivia question tonight, this is a fun one. Michigan State University has had 6 different names since it was founded in 1855. What is the only word that appeared in all 5 names prior to the current name, Michigan State University, which was determined in 1964. So I'm looking for the one word that existed in the 5 previous names of Michigan State University. You will find out what that word is on the other side of this break on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hey Badgers fans, it's Corey Sparks reminding you that right after Wisconsin football's game with Indiana on Saturday, November 15th, you got to flip over to the ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day post-game show with myself and Riley Yauk. We'll be starting the program right after the final whistle, and for this show, we will be live at Pooley's in Madison with instant reactions to the game and more conversations about Luke Fickell and the future outlook of Wisconsin Badgers football. So don't miss it. Stay locked into ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day, brewed by Coors Light.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025.
You're listening.
Eleventh ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State coming up in East Lansing here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Carter Booth with a season-high 11 kills without an error against the Indiana Hoosiers in a top 25 matchup Sunday at the Fieldhouse. Carter Booth also topping the block leaderboard this season for the Wisconsin Badgers with 90 blocks total. Allie Andrew with 85. A reminder, blocks are brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today. Take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. Our pre-match trivia question tonight, it's a bit of a doozy. Stay with me, it's fun in the end. Michigan State University has had 6 different names since it was founded in 1855. What's the only word that appeared in the name of all 5 of the first names for Michigan State until settling on Michigan State University in 1964? So I'm going to run through them here. You'll find out. 1855, it was known first as the Agricultural College of the State of Michigan. Those were the words in the first one. 1861, State Agricultural College. 1909, Michigan Agricultural College. So agricultural and college, you're 2 so far. Who's it going to be? 1925, Michigan State College of Agriculture and Applied Science. 1955, Michigan State University of Agriculture and Applied Science. agriculture, the word that you were looking for the answer for our trivia question tonight. And of course, agriculture in the first 5 names, but not the name the school has been known by since 1964, Michigan State University. That's the opponent for the 11th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers tonight. Both teams with 18 wins on the season. Michigan State 18-6, 8-6 in Big Ten Conference play. Wisconsin 18-4 overall, 11-3 in Big Ten Conference play. A check of the standings in the Big Ten as we enter play tonight. Nebraska still atop the conference at 14-0. Looks like they're going to win the Big Ten. Purdue is in second place at 12-2. Wisconsin 11-3. Keep note of that because 9th-ranked Purdue and 11th-ranked Wisconsin meet next week at the Fieldhouse. That is going to be a massive showdown for Big Ten standings implications and likely NCAA tournament seeding implications as well. Huge one coming up next week for Purdue and Wisconsin to see who's going to win the battle for second place in the Big Ten standings, assuming both of those teams take care of business the rest of the way. So Purdue, Wisconsin battling for second. It's a tie for 4th. Indiana and USC are both 10-4, and then a 3-way tie. Tonight's opponent, Michigan State, along with Penn State and UCLA, all 8-6 in conference play. Looks like all those teams will make it into the NCAA tournament, but Michigan State looking for a win tonight at home to go a long way to cement their seeding and bolster their resume. And again, a good season for Michigan State. 18 wins, the most in a season since 2017 for the Spartans, entering play tonight against 11th-ranked Wisconsin. Quick check of the Badgers scoreboard. We'll give you more updates at intermission tonight. Women's hockey in action tonight. Number 1, Wisconsin at number 12, St. Cloud State. They get started also at 6 p.m. Central Time tonight. Men's hockey, 7th-ranked Wisconsin hosts Ohio State at the Kohl Center tonight and tomorrow, 7 o'clock tonight and 6 o'clock tomorrow at the Kohl Center. Women's soccer in the first round of the NCAA tournament tonight. Wisconsin, a 4 seed, taking on Western Michigan. That match being played in Madison. The winner of it plays either 5 seed Baylor or Texas State Thursday of next week. So we're cheering on the Wisconsin women's soccer, seeing if the Badgers can advance to the second round of the NCAA tournament here tonight. And congratulations earlier today to the women's cross-country team punching their ticket to the NCAA championship meet next Saturday, taking second place at the regional meet in Evansville, Indiana. Props to the Badgers cross-country team. We'll give you a full rundown, including almost every other Big Ten volleyball team in action tonight across the conference, coming up during our intermission report between sets 2 and 3. 11th-ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State coming up in East Lansing. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Kelly Sheffield. Had a big week, not just on the court, but also on the recruiting trail. We'll talk about that coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hold your friends close and your rivals closer on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I'm not saying I agree with this. However, I think there's a very easy way for fans to blame Matt LaFleur because it is a lot easier to move off of Matt LaFleur than it is Jordan Love. Jordan Love, you're tied to for however many years. You're tied to him for however many dollars. Matt LaFleur is a lot easier to just wipe your hands of and go on your way.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Weekdays 4 to 6 on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
You're listening to Wisconsin.
11th ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State coming up on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. First serve a little more than 10 minutes from right now. A couple of freshmen making a big impact for the Badgers this season. Kristen Simon, 13 straight matches, hitting double-digit digs. She had 15 on Sunday in the win against Indiana. And also Addie Horner, second right now in the Steinhoffel's ace tracker. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's. Grace Egan leading the way with 18. Addie with 17, along with Mimi Collier. Natalie Wardlow with 16, and Una Vajagic with 14. We talk about the freshmen because we now go back to the East Lansing, where John Arias had a chance to catch up with Kelly Sheffield earlier today, talking not only about the team and the opponent tonight, but also the incoming recruiting class, ranked second best in the country. Here's John with Kelly Sheffield earlier today.
Charlie Furbringer is back. What impressed you the most about her return to the court?
It didn't look like she left, right? It's, the connections, the timing, the tempo, the touch and feel on the ball. I thought she was a maestro in that match.
And the connections, too, especially was part of what Carter was successful at in that match with the season-high 11 kills. How much of that was just having the right sets by Charlie?
Yeah, part of it, put her in good positions. And, it's not like Carter was working harder than what she normally does. I mean, she works. It's, part of it was taking advantage of the defense. I mean, Carter's all one-on-one blocks the entire match. And, some teams give you that in the middle. They gave us that in the middle, and Charlie and Carter, that connection made them pay.
Talking with Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield, Badgers on the road to face Michigan State. Now, this week was signing week. You got the 4 recruits, Hallie Thompson, Lainey Tarnow, Audrey Flanagan, and Kimora Scott. Can you kind of take me through what each of those players hopefully can bring to the Badgers court next season?
They're a big part of our future. They're extremely talented. Is it? From a talent standpoint, as talented of the class we've brought in. Now, what they learn and how they, how they handle distractions and everything else is a big part of what they'll be able to do. But are both outsides, Hallie and Audrey, very, very talented, very experienced, winning. They come from winning high schools, winning club programs, 2 of the top 5 recruits in the country, both at outsides. Audrey's got some great size, and she can get into a lot of different areas of the court. Hallie is a flyer, she just, that just soars through the air, big time competitor, high motor type of player. Lenny Tarnow, we've known her for a long time. She's got a lot of size, a lot of just physicality. She should be great across the front row. And Kimora, just very, very good off of one foot. So 2 really high end middles.
Tonight it's Michigan State. What do you want to see from your team tonight against the Spartans?
We're as healthy as what we've been all year long. We've got as much depth as I think we're going to have. And, really like to see us just continue to take the next step as we're heading closer to the postseason. We've got 2 back-to-back games and in 2 different time zones, right? And so it's a big-time challenge this weekend. It starts with today. Certainly looking forward to getting the first one in here.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, John.
Head coach Kelly Sheffield with John Arias a little earlier today in East Lansing as we count down to first serve for Wisconsin and Michigan State. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID 10 for a legal ID on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
This is Wisconsin Volleyball National Champion Devin Robinson. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
11th ranked Wisconsin and Michigan State square off in East Lansing, night 1 of a back-to-back road trip for the Wisconsin Badgers. John Arias and Jess Williams have the call coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at CelebrationsEntertainment.com. That's CelebrationsEntertainment.com.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
You're listening to Wisconsin.
And welcome back to the Breslin Center in East Lansing, Michigan. John Arias and Jess Williams with you. It's time for What to Watch as the 11th-ranked Badgers hit the road to take on the Michigan State Spartans. Wisconsin and Michigan State, the all-time series in the favor of the Badgers. 59 wins, 29 losses, and 1 tie. And Wisconsin has been dominating the Spartans over the last 10 matches, riding a 10-match winning streak over MSU heading into play here today. What to watch? We'll keep an eye on Wisconsin's Mimi Collier, the Big Ten Co-Player of the Week this week. She averaged 5 kills per set last weekend for the Badgers and hit .359 as Wisconsin picked up 2 top 25 wins over Minnesota and Indiana, and also in the process picked up wins over 2 teams that were ahead of them in the RPI. Also, in that match on Sunday against Indiana, it was the return of setter Charlie Furbringer, her first match back since the game against Michigan on October 5th, in which she got injured early in that match against the Wolverines. And man, Charlie looked pretty good for the Badgers, led them to a .351 hitting percentage as a team, the highest hitting percentage against the top 25 team this season for Wisconsin. And Furbringer finished with 28 assists, 8 digs, and also had a service ace against IU. So the Badgers now have 6 matches left in the regular season, 4 on the road, including here tonight at Michigan State. Tomorrow night they're at Illinois with an 8 p.m. start. Then it's 2 back at home in Madison against Purdue, a top 10 team, and then the Iowa Hawkeyes on Senior Day on Sunday. And they'll close out at Northwestern the day before Thanksgiving and at Minnesota. Another top 25 test. That'll be on Black Friday. So it's the Badgers taking on the Michigan State Spartans here tonight. Keep it right here when we come back. Starting lineups in the opening serve. 11th-ranked Wisconsin on the road against MSU. That's next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
The first set of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin. A better way to money starts here.
From the Breslin Center in East Lansing, John Arias and Jess Williams with you. It's time for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball. 11th ranked Wisconsin is on the road in East Lansing, ready to take on the Michigan State Spartans. Both teams come in with 18 wins. The Badgers are 18-4 overall and 11-3 in Big Ten play under head coach Kelly Sheffield. Let's take a listen to tonight's starting lineup.
Woo! Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
Charlie Furbinger, number 24, setter, on Wisconsin.
Number 15, Mimi Collier, outside hitter from Lincoln, California. Go Badgers.
Number 1, Una Vajagic, outside hitter from Novi Sad, Serbia. Ćao mama I tata.
Number 32, Grace Egan, outside. Follow me on grace.egan7.
Number 52, Carter Booth, middle blocker, Denver, Colorado. Go Badgers.
Number 17, Alicia Andrew, middle blocker from Ridgefield, Washington.
Number 7, Kristen Simon, libero from Louisville, Kentucky. And my favorite TV show is The Vampire Diaries.
There you go, starting lineup for Kelly Sheffield's crew. The Badgers, like I said, 11-3 in the Big Ten. For Michigan State, they've got a first-year coach, Kristen Kelsey. Her team 18-6. They started the non-conference with 10 straight wins. They are 8-6 in the Big Ten. Karolina Staniszewska averages 3 kills per set. She's a 6-foot junior outside. Bianca Mumshular is 6'3" on the right. She's from Istanbul, Turkey, about 2.7 kills per set. In the middle, Zuzana Kulig, 6'4" middle blocker, averaging over 1 block per set. Taylor Hold'em, 6'2", junior, outside hitter, 3.2 kills per set. Carmen Way is a 6'2" middle blocker. She is a sophomore. The libero is Leah Schneider, 5'8", junior. The setter is Malaya Long. They've actually run a 6'2". It's Malaya Long and also Cameron Berger. So we'll see both setters here tonight for Michigan State. So Wisconsin looking for a road win tonight, Jess, in the Big Ten. What are your thoughts here before first serve?
I'm really intrigued by this matchup. Michigan State comes in to this match with a lot to gain by beating us. They're kind of a bubble NCAA tournament team. Kristen Kelsey has done a really fabulous job with this program at her alma mater. Shout out Sports Performance because we both came from that same club out of Chicago. But yeah, she did a great job with them. So she's going to have them ready for tonight. But you know, Charlie's back for us. So excited to see how we continue to gel as we get back into a rhythm with Charlie. But I think this will be a really good test for us. And just seeing a kind of a, I don't know, the weekend in a whole, you know, playing Friday night, playing Saturday night, that's reminiscent of like a first weekend NCAA tournament. So plus, but it'll be easier in the tournament because we're not going to travel in between. So these are the things that me as the director of ops looks at. I think that's what Kelly looks at as we're going into a weekend. Just all these little factors that can add up and how it can benefit in the long run. So there we go.
Yeah, both teams come in riding a 3-match winning streak, and yeah, it's a back-to-back for Wisconsin. They'll play a late night on Saturday at Illinois, 8 p.m. Central Time for Wisconsin. But like you said, that kind of tournament schedule, and the season's winding down. Coach Sheffield reminded the team today that there are guaranteed 7 matches left, 6 in the regular season, assuming they're an NCAA tournament team, which is a pretty strong assumption. So just 1, match guaranteed. So just the season's winding down, Jess. It always happens so quickly.
It really does. And man, I feel like we've been on the road so much this year, and I think it's just the split weekends of home on Wednesday, away on Sunday, or home on Friday, away on Sunday. I feel like we've been on the road a lot this year. In reality, we really haven't been on the road any more than we have in the past. Just a lot of split weekends for us this year with home and away in the Big Ten. So I can't believe we're in the final stretch. But hey, let's go. This is the best time of the year.
6 matches left in the regular season, 4 on the road, including here tonight. Michigan State, the home team. Badgers getting ready in serve receive. And Malaya Long, the 6'1" redshirt freshman setter, transfer from Marquette from Lincoln, Nebraska, ready to put this serve in play to start things off left to right. 3 Badger passers left to right across the back row. It is Simon, Egan, and Vigic. And here comes the serve into the net. Service error to start things off here tonight at the Breslin Center. And it's a 1-0 start for Wisconsin. And now Natalie Wardlow steps behind the service line for the Badgers. She is also from Lincoln, Nebraska. Wardlow takes a dribble up from the end line, and the serve goes long. So this match starts off with back-to-back service errors.
Just cancel it out. Let's start again. Go back to 0-0.
Exactly.
Oh, goodness.
Taylor Hold'em, 6'2" junior, had 11 kills in the 5-set win last time out for Michigan State. And she gets an ace here. Deep middle back, and Vigic's pass goes off to the right and down to the floor.
And to me, that looked like it might have been sailing out. Una taking that ball outside of her body, really tough angle, and just kind of sprays off of her. So.
Here's Hold'em. Sends it over with the right hand. This time, Vigic sticks the pass. Slide attack. There's Booth down the line, and it's good. Carter Booth coming off her best performance of the season Sunday against Indiana with 11 kills without a hitting error.
It was a nice play. That was Una shanks the first ball. Next ball's perfect. Able to run our full offense. Easy set to Carter for that.
Here's Charlie Furbringer serving now from zone 1 for the Badgers. Short serve near the 10-foot line. Guided up front. Long with the set. No one was expecting it. It's bumped over by Michigan State. Now the Badgers will attack to the middle. Carter Booth again. And she'll blast one to the back row for the kill. And the Badgers lead it by a score of 3-2.
So Charlie puts a short serve in front of the passing attacker, taking her out of the passing and hitting pattern. So the setter is forced to set to the middle. Middle miscommunicates with the right side, and it's an easy play for us.
And she's just exclusively that drop serve or that short serve right now. Left side swing, Stanishevska overdigged by the Badgers, and then it's punched over and it's down by Duzema. And now it's a 3-3 score.
That was interesting. Our angle, it looked like, man, that's right side to right side. That's tough. To go from right front to right front, almost on that tee, it's really hard to defend.
Schneider,
out.
Deep and out of bounds. So Michigan State with another service error. Their second early here for a set. It's 4-3 Wisconsin.
And that ball looked very reminiscent of the ball that Una just shanked. Looked like it was going out. Una went to go past it, so looks like she's made some adjustments since then.
Here's Collier. Off the top of the net with her serve. Tight pass. The set goes to the left. Stanishevska deep. Zone 6 and out. And now Wisconsin leads it by a score of 5-3. Three Michigan State passers awaiting Mimi Collier. Wisconsin leads by 2. First set here at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. Pass goes into the air from Stanishevska. Bumps that back to her on the left side. Rolls a shot into the Badgers block, and she gets stopped. Grace Egan right there along with Carter Booth, and the Badgers lead at 6-3.
Yeah, so Michigan State out of system, not a good pass. Egan and Carter are able to stop, press. They're there at the net. They're not moving. That was a nice stuff block.
Wisconsin 5th in the Big Ten in blocks per set as a team, 2.6. Here's a serve by Collier. Tight pass up front, tipped over, and it's popped up by the Badgers. A down ball comes back to the Spartans. Long setting to the left side for Stanishevska, and she gets the kill, deep middle back, as Collier dove to her right to try to pop it up. It's 6-4.
So here's something to remember throughout this whole match. Since Michigan State is running a 6-2, you will never have a setter in the front row. So what does that mean for our block? Our block has to stay disciplined. If a ball comes tight and they swing at it, they have to know that that's a back row setter.
Here's the other setter, Berger, over middle back. Furbringer flings it to the right side. Down the line, it's Grace Egan.
That's good. And Michigan State leaving a lot of line there for her. So set dies inside, but the block still leaves a lot of line. She's able to work that line, hit it in front of the bro. That's a great play.
Egan, one swing, one kill. Here's Simon. Goes to the right back with her serve. Berger, high setup left side. A swing by MSU is dug by Simon in the back row. Now here's a pipe for Collier. She'll go wide and out of bounds, looking for the far side corner. Hitting error by Collier at 7-5.
That was a good tempo. It looked like she just kind of mishit it. Didn't have any spin on that ball. It almost had backspin going out of bounds. Zero touch.
Serve over by Stanishevska. Charlie waits in the pocket. Back to Mimi. She didn't clear the net this time. So a hitting error back-to-back now from Collier, and it's 7-6.
That's something Charlie doesn't usually repeat. So after an error there, she goes back to Mimi, and Mimi gets a second error. So we'll see where she goes on this one.
Big Ten Player of the Week. No kills, 2 errors. Furbringer sets to the left side. Vajic rattles it down. So there's Una Vajic, the redshirt sophomore from Serbia, making it an 8-6 Wisconsin lead in the first.
We like that ball. The passes off the net. That would have been a good ball to go to Mimi, but knowing that she just had 2 errors, Charlie pushes it out for Una. It was a nice set.
Egan serves at Stanishevska, back row, forces the libero to set to the right side, and it's chopped over, rolled down deep near the end line by Mumshular, and it's 8-7.
So that was a really bad out-of-system set. Like, you want the ball 5 feet off, 5 feet in. That ball was probably like 7 to 10 feet off. I don't know. That was just not a great out-of-system play. So that's kind of just a shot over the net to keep it in play. We have to be able to convert that. That's an easy ball.
Here's the 6'4" middle blocker junior. Kulig serving from the left back, goes to Simon. Her pass backwards, saved out of bounds by Egan to the bump set. Flying in, that's Vajic recycled. Badgers go back row. A swing by Trinity Shad Series, who's into the match, and it gets blocked. Point Michigan State, it's 8-8, so Trinity now taking some reps out there in the first.
Yeah, while that was all happening, the last play, Kelly subs in Trin into the back row, so she's playing in Mimi's spot right now. And she has a quick arm from the back row, but find some hands on that one.
Kulik goes to Simon. Furbringer, quick check of the defense. They'll run the slide, and there is Alicia Andrew going deep cross court, and Andrew bangs out a kill.
So that was a great read by Charlie, but also a bad read from the Michigan State middle because she was nowhere to be found. She's not fronting Charlie on the block. She doesn't go with our middle, but that was a great read from Charlie to see that the middle was not there. That was an easy kill.
Vajic serves to the left back, high pass up front. Decent one, Berger setting right side. Mumshular with the tip, Badgers save it. Left side here's Shad Series, and she gets blocked again. Another block from Michigan State. We are tied at 9, opening set.
I love the dig by Simon in the left back. She's really owning that left back sideline, kind of scoops that ball up. Got to find a way to get a kill on that.
Second block of the set for Michigan State. They're 13th in the conference in blocks per set. But that one ties it here in the first set. 9 each. The setter Long, redshirt freshman. Serves at Simon. Furbringer on the run now with a bump set. Here comes Shad Series. Deep and a touch. It's good. First kill of the season for Trinity.
Yeah, Trin. That's a good rip at the ball. She's going up. That's an out of system. Ball is super high. She goes up and smacks high hands and is able to just get that wipe. Sometimes you don't need to hit it straight to the floor. You can just go off hands. No one can dig that.
So now Natalie Wardlow steps behind the service line from the left back to serve, usually on the other side of the end line. She'll go to the left back of MSU. Schneider setting, that's a libero, tight to the net, tipped over by Michigan State. That was Duzema. Badgers go to the middle. That's Carter Booth. It's saved near the near sideline. Back over to Duzema, scooped up by Egan. Charlie sets it over to Shad Series off the top of the block. Save back row, Stanishevska. Michigan State attacks to the left side, and there's Carter Booth waiting for the swing from Duzema, and Booth gets the block, and the Badgers lead by 2.
That's a great ball. Carter is ready. Carter is there. She's pressed over the net. Her hands aren't moving. I mean, she just takes up so much space. That's a great block.
Second block of this match now for the Badgers middle blocker, the senior Carter Booth. Here comes Wardlow again. Nice pace on that serve to the left side. Taking off, and a swing is down to the floor for Hold'em. There's Hold'em, 3.2 kills per set this season for Michigan State. The Badgers lead by 1.
Just a little late on that block. Let's see. Just left a big hole. She snuck that in there. That's a great read. Man, if Carter's not there, you got to take advantage. It looked like she was there. She just kind of snuck it through the block. So, props to her.
Here's Hold'em. Off the top of the tape, handled by Egan. Furbringer waits for it, sets the slide, and splitting the block with a vicious kill there is Booth. Booth lines one to the back row, 12-10 Wisconsin, and for Carter Booth, that's 3 kills, 4 swings.
And Carter prefers going off of 2 feet. If she can run an A in the middle or a B, like in the shoot set, slides are not her thing, but when she runs it, and if she runs it well, it's almost always successful.
Short serve by Furbringer. Long, sets it to, no, what was she doing there? Set it to nobody, and then racing in with Stanishevska trying to underhand punch it over.
Yeah, it looks like the setter misset, told the middle to run behind her, or the middle said she was going to run behind, and she set in front.
Yeah, 13-10, a misplay there on the set from Long, and the Badgers get the point. Timeout, Michigan State. Opening set here at the Breslin Center in East Lansing, and it's the Badgers 13, Michigan State 10. Back after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Talk Badger sports year-round with the Jump Around podcast.
Fans are fans. They're right to their opinion is their right. But like you said, they don't see the hours that we're putting in. They don't see the hours that Coach Fick is putting in. And he's our head coach, and we're gonna fight, scrap, and claw for him. And we all have 100% confidence in him. And we're gonna show up to work every day and give it our all for him. And yeah.
The Jump Around, brought to you by Steinhoffels. Streaming live every Thursday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and available wherever you get your podcasts.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
As long as we can make it to the show tonight.
3-point lead for the 11th ranked Wisconsin Badgers on the road in East Lansing. John Arias and Jess Williams with you. The Badgers lead at 13-10. Wisconsin is hitting .214 with 7 kills, 4 hitting errors, while Michigan State's hitting under 100. 077 so far for the Spartans. Short serve again by Furbringer at the 10-foot line, fielded by Stanishevska off to the right side, and stopping the shot is Wisconsin at the net. Duzema gets denied.
Yeah, and to me, that set felt underset. Like, she didn't go all the way. Like, I'm not sure why they're not going all the way to the antenna there, but Badgers take advantage of it with a really nice stuff block.
Shad series right there for Wisconsin, along with Carter Booth. Serve goes back row at Hold'em. To the left, Stanishevska. Block touch Wisconsin. Back to MSU. Now from the back row, a swing by Hold'em. Badgers pick it up. Trinity sets to the right side. Egan gets stopped. That's block number 3 tonight for Michigan State. And it's a 14-11 Badgers lead.
And that ball is dug to the left side of the court in the left front area. It's a really long set, and it kind of died inside. So easy play for Michigan State.
Here's the 5'8 junior libero for MSU. That's Schneider. Directed up front on a pass by Una. Swing in the middle by Booth. It's popped up a couple of times now. Free ball back to Wisconsin. By Geets to Furbringer. Middle to Booth. Hits the top of the net. And saved by MSU. Left side, Stanishevska. Stopped by the Badgers. Block. Covered. Now to the right side. Duzema off the top of the net. Scooped up Simon. Furbringer sets to the left side. Offhand tip by Wisconsin is saved by Stanishevska. Back row Hold'em. Triple block. Good. Longest rally of the evening, and it goes to MSU, and the Badgers' lead is down to 2.
I'd like to see both sides just kind of clean up. There was a lot of attacks off the tape there, and just kind of, I don't know, ugly rally.
Wisconsin's largest lead tonight has been 4 points. Here's a bump set by Vigich over to Chad Series. She'll go out of bounds with that swing.
Yeah, gotta start with a pass. So not an optimal pass from Simon. but also need to find a way to score in those situations.
The lead is down to 1. Schneider serves it Simon on the right back. Here's a swing by Grace Egan, who clips it off the block of Michigan State for the kill. And there is Egan, 2.4 kills per set this season for Wisconsin.
She went off the left hand, or no, sorry, the right hand of the right side blocker. If you're not pressed, you are going to get used on that, and that's exactly what happened. She uses that hand to get that kill.
Here comes Mimi Collier serving. Directs it deep middle back. Tight pass. Middle attack tipped over. That was by Kulig. Now a Booth tap over, and Michigan State retrieves it. And then there's Carter Booth stopping the shot of Stanishevska. A Bucky block for Wisconsin, and it's 16-13.
So love that. Kristen scoops up that ball. Charlie's in the back row. She's not getting to that ball. Egan sort of just like one hand sets it to Carter. I don't think it was intentional, but it kind of looked cool.
Here's Collier zipping it over. Deep zone 6 on that serve to the left. Here's a tip, Stanishevska, and she's stopped.
Let's go. Hey, that's where that hang time comes in. Egan's still in the air. She's got her hands up. Instead of setting that up and to someone else to play, you just send it back to on their side of the court. It's awesome.
Grace Egan blocks solo. Here's Collier, right hand across to the left back. Long setting it up to the left pin. Stanishevska rattles it around and stops a 3-0 Badgers scoring run with that kill down the right sideline of Wisconsin. And the Badgers lead now down to 3.
Hoping to get a replay on that one. Looked like our block was still moving on that. Oh, here comes our replay. Let's see. Yeah, still hands not over the net, not pressed fully, so they're able to go off of Egan's hands down the line on that.
Serve goes to Vigeets, up front to Furbringer, back to Una, pass to attack, and there's Vigeets clubbing one down to the back row. 18-14, 4-point lead for the UW.
So that's where establishing the middle early, their middle staying on Carter. So even though that was a great pass, Charlie can read that, send it to Una for a one-on-one. That's an easy play. That's awesome.
Simon, good pass in that serve to the right back. Middle attack, Kulik, good. Right in front of Collier, back row, and it's 18-15 point MSU.
Just didn't look like we were up in time on that. We weren't ready for that. Looks like, yeah, it's looks like Kelly's telling Allie on that. That ball came right to her, so not sure where she was.
Serve Stanishevska to the back corner. Simon on serve receive. It's a tight bump set that goes over. Michigan State plays it now back to Wisconsin, and there's Una Vigeets getting the kill. She drives one cross court.
All right, that's a smart set. That's a really sharp angle. That's really tough to hit, hard to defend, and Una clips the line on that. That was an awesome shot.
Grace Egan serving from the right back. 3 MSU passers spread out across the back row. This one goes to Stanishevska, right back, spins the pass up front, middle attack, Kulig, good. So Kulig now records her second kill, and it's a 19-16 Wisconsin lead.
Yeah, gotta find a way to stop that. Gotta get hands, gotta get on a dig, gotta get something going on so they go behind. Yeah, I mean, Mimi's sort of behind the block, but it all happens so fast it looks really easy on the replay. So
here's Maya Bolton into serve now for Michigan State. Simon overpass, and right there is Charlie Furbringer stopping the shot of Hold'em on the overpass, and Wisconsin reaches the red zone.
And that's where you have to, the Michigan State has to remember where our setter is. I don't think they realized Charlie was in the front row there, and she's able to turn and just easy block on that.
Here's Una, goes middle back with the serve. Tight pass up front to Berger, left side, trying to swipe it off the block is Hold'em. Badgers deny it, now to the right side MSU. The shot gets ricocheted over by Wisconsin, and another swing, that was Mumchular. Badgers keep it alive. Collier got the block touch and gets the kill as she flies in, and for Mimi, that's her first kill of the set.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? She spent a whole rotation out on the bench. Get back in. You gotta make an impact somehow. So there she goes.
And a timeout taken by Michigan State. Wisconsin now its largest lead of the opening set. It's the Badgers 21, Michigan State 16. Back after this timeout on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When
it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
(21-16) Wisconsin with its largest lead of the opening set. John Arias and Jess Williams with you. The Badgers hitting .208 as a team. Michigan State hitting .034. Checking the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. 6 of them so far in the opening set for the Badgers. Great defensive effort so far from the number 11 Wisconsin Badgers. Here comes the serve. Following the timeout, MSU will go to the right side. Attack Kulig. Deep cross court. Vajagic has the dig. Left side here is a tip by Collier. It's going to fall to the floor after it hits a couple of players' hands up front. And Wisconsin now leads at 22-16.
The Badgers playing some scrappy defense, and man, Charlie, I don't know who, Egan tapped that ball. I don't know. I don't even know. But hey, way to get it done.
Here's a serve into the net from Vajagic. Comes up short. Trying a little touch serve right there, and it's 22-17.
That's close. I mean, we're serving really tough. We're keeping them on their toes in serve receive and not letting them really settle into any sort of passing rhythm. So the serve is doing its job.
Michigan State riding a 3-match winning streak with wins over Rutgers, Washington, and Oregon. Now here's the pass by Simon all the way to the right out of bounds. Furbringer with a bump set all the way to the left pin, and going down the line and getting the kill is Mimi Collier, but we might see a challenge here.
They've got one pretty adamant Michigan State player that's saying, that the ball was out.
In real time, I thought it was out, but we'll see if we get a look at the replay. But can you talk about that bump set from Charlie? The Wisconsin setter, obviously first match back was on Sunday against Indiana. She has to grab that pass, she runs, and then a bump set backwards, sideline to sideline.
I mean, yes, that's just kind of the way it is for setters. You have to be prepared for any sort of situation, and you have to be able to put up a playable ball to your hitters. So, yeah, in that instance, the ball is kind of sprayed to the right side of the court, and you have to find a way to get that ball to a hitter, to a viable hitter, and sometimes that's your back row. But she has such a good court awareness. She knows where she's at on the court at all times, and seemingly knows where her hitters are at all times. And that's sort of that's a gift, that's a skill, and that's something that she's really, really good at. So not a surprise that she tries to send that sideline to sideline. I don't know.
It was, I just watched one replay, but it was in real time speed, and you couldn't really tell, and it was from a sideline view.
Yeah.
We need that end line view to go right down the line. We'll see if we get another look at it, but first challenge of the match, and it's Michigan State with the challenge.
Yeah.
So far, Wisconsin holding Michigan State to an .033 attack percentage. The Spartans come in hitting .237. That is 13th best in the conference. So they're right in the bottom half of hitting percentage, and so far Wisconsin doing a good job, I think, as the set has gone along.
Here we go.
I think that's in.
That looks in.
Another view of it.
Look at the backward. It's backwards.
Yeah, it's like mirrored.
Reversed.
Yeah.
Reverse. That looks in. I don't know. To me, that's inconclusive.
Yep. I think that's going to be Wisconsin's point.
Well, there it is. Watch it. We got the big screen. Yeah, I mean, gosh, that's too too fast and hard to tell.
Right now, Wisconsin's leading attackers, 3 players with 3 kills each. Vigich, Collier, and Booth. Mimi started 0 kills, 2 hitting errors. Trinity Shad Series entered the match for her, but now she's back on top with 3 kills. Collier's a really, obviously having a fantastic season this year. She's on pace to set, unless something really bad happens the rest of the season, she's on pace to set the school record 25-point rally scoring set last season by Sarah Franklin at 4.46 kills per set. Mimi's at 5.18.
What?
Yeah, but what's interesting is Collier could set the all-time Wisconsin record of kills per set. Here's the call. All right, so ball is in. Call is confirmed.
By challenge. Sorry.
So Michigan State loses that challenge.
Sorry. That was...
But back to Collier real quick. So 5.18 kills per set. The school record, Sharissa Livingston, back in side-out scoring, 5.19 kills per set. So she's right there.
That's crazy.
And she might set the 25-point rally scoring total kills in a season set by Frank. Franklin had 535. Mimi's at around 373, I think is the number. Here's Wardlow.
Yes,
sips it into the left back on the run. Long setting left side. Hold'em. Dig by Egan. Badger set it left pin. There's Collier off the top of the block, and it's good for Collier. So Collier now leads the Badgers in kills with 4, and it's set point in the first.
To me, that starts with Wardlow's serve. That's a great serve. That ball's barely skimming the top of the tape. Putting them out of system just sets us up for success right off the start.
Here comes Wardlow, serving from the left back. She'll pound it over. Right at Hold'em. Set goes back to Hold'em on the left pin, and the Badgers stop it at the net. A Badgers block ends set number 1. It's the 7th block of the set, and Wisconsin rolls 25-17. 7 blocks in the opening set for Wisconsin, and the Badgers looked pretty good defensively. Wisconsin leads 1-0. We'll take a break, come back with the second set next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at CelebrationsEntertainment.com. That's CelebrationsEntertainment.com.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Smith Roofing.
Wisconsin ends the first set on a 3-0 scoring run, and the 11th-ranked Badgers beat Michigan State in set number 1, 25-17. That hitting percentage right near 300, 296 in the first for Wisconsin. Michigan State hits 0, 8 kills and 8 errors. Big storyline from that first set. The Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin blocks, 7 of them. Blocks brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today and take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. But man, it was a block party for the Badgers in that first set.
Block party for the Badgers, but before we get into that, I'm going to call attention. We've got 2 bros designated right now. So right now we've got both Kristen Simon and Anaya Warren in the white jersey for the Badgers. So something to keep an eye on. They can move around kind of interchangeably, but we've got 2 of them in there going right now. Blocks, yes, that was to me, that starts with our serve. That's putting pressure on them to be perfect, them being Michigan State, to be perfect in serve receive. And a lot of times we're just waiting for their attackers. So to me, that starts with our serve, but also just being diligent, reading, being just focused and just on task and knowing our assignments. So, all of that.
Back to the liberos. Anaya Warren now into the match as the libero for Wisconsin. Here comes a pass up front by MSU, a tip by Kulig, stopped by Andrew. Back to the Spartans. He'll try the left pin. Swing is stopped by Wisconsin again, and Hold'em right there gets denied as she was met at the net by the Badgers D.
Yeah, and that's great. Charlie's right where she needs to be. I think that was all Charlie there. I don't think there was any middle help there. Allie was there, but that was a great setup from Charlie.
They each get a block assist. Here comes the set by Long and the attack by Kulig. Poke deep and out of bounds, middle of the court. 2-0 Wisconsin. Good start by the Badgers. That block gets going, and they take a service error from MSU. Here's Una. Lines it over back row. High pass to the far sideline. Long sets it up for the back row by Stanishevska. Dig by Egan goes over. Swing by Kulig goes long. Michigan State claiming a touch.
On who? On the middle? She didn't even have her arms up.
Kristen Kelsey.
Sorry. And they're going to challenge it.
Okay, well, they've got one challenge remaining, and this is it. So an early challenge here in set number 2.
Allie lies, so I don't trust her.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Well, because right now it looks like usually they'll say like, no, and she's not saying anything. So if I had to read off of body language alone, I was going to say, I didn't think her arms were even up, but I don't know. I'm trying to read the huddle right now.
Just read the body language, look at the faces, that kind of thing. Yeah,
see what they're saying here.
So they're taking a look whether or not the Badgers had a touch. It was ruled no touch, and it was a hitting error from Michigan State.
Oh, it was Charlie.
It was Charlie,
They're calling it on Charlie. I was going to say, Allie lies. I don't know about Charlie.
3-0 the scoreboard says, and we're done looking at it. They're showing the replay now on the video board.
Okay.
Yeah.
It did look like a touch on the replay.
It did.
Good job officiating, crew.
So Michigan State will retain that challenge. And it's now a 2-1 score. Here comes the serve into the net from MSU by Hold'em.
Ball never lies, John. Sorry.
Yep, Wisconsin gets the point right back, 3-1. So here comes Natalie Wardlow to serve for the Badgers. She's had at least one service ace in 3 of her last 4 matches. Of course, that memorable match against Nebraska when she had 4 aces. This one pounded over back row at Schneider, MSU out of system. Left side, Stanishevska gets a block touch, and Stanishevska gets the kill. It's 3-2.
It's a nice ball. I mean, they're out of system. That pass, there's not a lot they can do except go to their outside. So that's why they take all the swings out of system for that reason.
Here's the 6'4" middle blocker for MSU. Kulig serving. From near the middle of the end line, she'll go to Warren, whose pass is out of bounds to the right, brought back by Furbringer. Sideline to sideline, bump set over to Collier, and there is Mimi Collier, second in the Big Ten in kills per set, and she gets it. Well, what's the call?
So they called her in the net on her foul through there. So she's not very happy about that. Honestly, he called it right away, and I sort of thought it looked like she was in the net, so.
So Michigan State now evens it up at 3-apiece. Warren's pass off to the right. Furbringer, a bump set. Here comes Egan from the back row. Off speed, dug by MSU. Long string set off to the left side, and cross-court kill by Stanishevska. Over 3 kills per set this season for the junior from Warsaw, Poland, and it's 4-3, Michigan State.
Yeah, and the setter goes sideline to sideline for the Michigan State side. We got to be ready to defend that, but that's a really tough, hard hit shot right there.
Here comes Kulig. Goes into the net. Service error from Kulig, so the Badgers now stop a 3-0 Michigan State run thanks to a service error. So here comes Furbringer. Not putting a lot of stress on that right shoulder by using that, driving serve. She's been going short. And another short serve picked up by Stanishevska. Pass to attack. And it's good off the platform of Vagic. Vagic standing there, zone 6, and now it's 5-4 MSU.
That seemed like a pretty routine hit. Should have been a routine dig. Let's see what we got here. I mean, she just hits with a lot of pace. Yeah, it's a little outside of her body, so got to make that move.
Serve from Berger, goes at Warren, tight pass, and there's Carter Booth cleaning it up for Wisconsin as she powers one to the back row.
So if Charlie's front row, she can take that and attack, but she is back row, so she has to be able to send that to one of her attackers. So that ball is really low. It's at Carter's ear, but she works it. She works to the corner and able to get a kill.
5 each. Here's Collier into the middle of the net.
Zoinks.
Service error from Wisconsin's Mimi Collier, who does have 4 kills. 3 hitting errors tonight. Michigan State's leading attacker, Stanishevska, 5 kills, 4 errors.
She's heating up.
Now Stanishevska goes at Warren. Line drive pass, Furbringer on the run. It's back over to Collier, who has to bump it over. And now a middle attack is stopped by the Badgers right in the center of the net. The sophomore Way gets denied by Wisconsin's block, and the Badgers have tied it at 6.
So for the first time, Warren comes off and Simon goes in. So they can change for each other, but Simon's going to go back and serve. So this is the first time Simon's in second set. 9th
block tonight for Wisconsin. Here's Berger back setting right side, and it's good. Got it to the right side attacker, the freshman Mumshular, and now it's a 7-6 Michigan State lead. And Warren re-enters the match.
Warren comes back in, so Kristen comes in to serve. But we got to get our block set up, even when the ball's inside like that.
Goes to Warren. This one a good pass to Furbringer. Inside, right attack by Egan is dug by Michigan State. Now to the left side and tooling the block. It's Hold'em. Hold'em getting the kill for Michigan State. Largest lead of the set now. It's at 2 for MSU.
So that ball goes off of our block. I thought it hit the attacker as she was coming down. That's sort of what our team is saying right now. Kelly was an instant challenge there.
So you're saying that the block from Wisconsin went back and touched Hold'em?
Yeah, the block went off of block went off of Egan and Andrew and hit the Michigan State outside hitter as it was coming up.
Okay. So now they're going to take a look at the Badgers' first challenge of the match. And we'll see whether or not Wisconsin will win its first challenge. Right now, the score at 8-6. So the score was 6-7. I missed that, huh?
Yeah.
The reason I bring that up is because the video board tonight there's so many young fans here tonight, and that's all they do when they get on screen is the hand movement.
Gosh, the 6-7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kids' night tonight, so they had players drawn by children rotating on the video board at our serve and pass pregame. Not sure if they showed those during the starting lineups.
I think they did.
They did.
Yep.
But they wore their warm-up shirts said "Go Green, Go White" in a child's handwriting. So they really have gone with the theme tonight. So yeah, definitely getting the kids on camera.
I love Education or Kids Night. By the way, December 10th at the Kohl Center, it's Education Day for the Badger women's basketball team. So, you know, some youngsters or the school hasn't signed up, you should go sign up for the December 10th game. I love Education Day. It's a different atmosphere, man.
We, Britt and I, one time when we were at Dayton, Kelly scheduled like an 11 a.m. game on a Friday, and he said sell out the UD arena. And so Britt and I had to put together, we did a spike out bullying day at the UD arena. And it got so many kids there.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was great. It was, I don't know, it was a lot of work.
Kids bring the energy, man.
But they brought the energy. It was great. We love that.
It's so cool, like especially in a basketball game, like they're cheering nonstop. They're cheering on defense. They're cheering on offense. They're cheering during timeouts.
It's a lot of energy in the building for that.
For sure. So this one's taking a while here, this challenge. Wisconsin challenging that the attacker's shot that deflected off Wisconsin's block. I think we're finally going to get a look at it. Did it hit Hold'em's left arm? That's the question right now. First replay, can't really tell. It was from the end line, but they're going to take a look at all the angles available to them as the Spice Girls play here tonight in East Lansing.
As the Spice Girls play.
Ricky Martin earlier. Here we go, I think.
Oh.
I think we have an answer. Okay, so the call stands.
It's hard in some of these places when you don't have these high-speed cameras. You don't get the angles. I mean, what he could be watching is an end line view. You just get Kelly throws his arms up. What the heck? But if you don't have the angle, you can't see it, then you can't make that call.
Here's Schneider, Michigan State's libero, at Warren on the right back. The set goes to the back row, and there's Mimi Collier blasting one to the back row, to the corner and in, as she pops one for a kill. It's now 8-7 Michigan State.
It's good. The front row blocker went with Allie, leaving that gap open for Mimi. Block was late. That's an easy kill.
Here's Egan serving. Deep and out past the middle of the end line. So a service error from Wisconsin. That's number 4 tonight. It's 9-7 Michigan State, second set. The Badgers won the opening set 25-17. Here's one of the two setters in the 6-2 offense for MSU. Malaya Long, redshirt freshman, goes at Egan. High pass, finds Furbringer. The slide to Andrew, and she is blocked. A block solo by Taylor Hold'em. 10-7, Spartans.
There she goes.
Here's the serve at Warren to Furbringer. Again to Andrew. This time she'll snap one down the line, and it's saved by Schneider. Left side, chopped over the block by Hold'em. Collier has the stop. Left side, Vajagic has it. Down to the court. That's Una Vajagic with a heavy hit. And it's 10-8. The Badgers trail by 2.
The Badgers almost out of rotation there. So Charlie thinking we're in row 3, we're really in row 4. So she quickly runs to the right spot there. But love how she's distributing the ball. She's getting it to the middle. She's getting it to the outsides, using all of her hitters and resources.
Una serving from zone 1. Pass all the way to the right sideline. A bump set by Long. Back over to the left side. A chop by Stanishevska. Badgers overdig. It hangs on the top of the net for a second. Wisconsin has it to the left pin, and a sharp cross-court attack goes out of bounds from Mimi Collier. Fourth hitting error tonight for Collier, and the Badgers trail by 3.
She's trying for those angles. That ball is high. She's waiting on it, trying to hit that sideline. She's going a little long right now.
This one driven at Warren on the left back with the serve. Back row, here comes Egan flying in, and that quick arm cranks out a kill off the defense of MSU in the back row. 11-9, Wisconsin trailing by 2. Egan's third kill. She had 3 kills on Sunday. Kind of an off day for her. I check it, 2 kills rather, 3 errors. Hit negative against the Hoosiers. Now 3 kills, 7 swings, 1 error with a .286 hitting percentage thus far. Here is the serve off the top of the net by Wardlow. Just grazed the top of the tape. Left side, Stanishevska denied at the net. Carter Booth fired up. Another Bucky block, number 10 tonight as a team.
Yeah, and that one, this rotation, we got a double sub in. So we've got Addie Horner in the front row. So that was Addie and Carter combining for that. Just a bigger block on the right side there, getting Charlie out and getting some air.
That serve into the net from Wardlow. Service error. Let's check the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. 10 of them, 7 from Carter Booth so far. Badgers' season high is 17. This is double figures right now for the 10th time this season. Serve finds Vajagic, pass Tad off to the right. Set goes to Mimi on the left pin, and it's good as the dig attempt by Hold'em goes backwards into the stands.
That's good. And I think some of the difference you see with some of these teams, I think that was a ball that you could definitely run down. So I'm not really sure why they gave up on that so quickly. It felt like they were starting that, but that could be a difference maker today.
12-11, Wisconsin trails by 1. Short serve by Furbringer. Popped up front to Long. The set goes to the right side, and the Badgers end up getting it as the block comes back and it touches Duzema.
Yeah, that definitely went off Duzema on that one. Mimi made sure to call that one out specifically. So also, we got Madison Quest in for Egan at the moment. So a lot of new faces in this set.
12 each. Furbringer serving down the left sideline. Overpass smashed by Booth, but it's popped up by Stanishevska. Now she rolls a shot over the top of Booth in the middle of the net. Wisconsin sends it over to Collier. The left side block touch. It's going to work. Got the block touch up front as it sails past the end line on MSU's end of the court. 13-12 now the Badgers take the lead.
That Charlie digs that ball, so Madison Quest is running off the court, sends it backwards. It's a hard ball to hit, so that contact from Mimi is really, really good. Really positive.
3-0 Wisconsin scoring run. Short serve again by Furbringer. Pass shanked off to the left, and it hits the padding here near my microphone, and that's an ace for Furbringer. Wisconsin on a 4-0 run.
Chipping away here. Thought MSU was going to take a timeout, but Kelsey says no. So not yet.
Furbringer serving from zone 1. It goes to the 10-foot line at MSU. Left side pass to attack. Stanishevska pops one down. Sharp cross court. Warren near the 10-foot line. Could not retrieve it for the Badgers. That stops a 4-0 run by the Badgers. Now Wisconsin leads by 1. Here comes the serve from MSU. It's Berger cranking it out to the right back at Collier. Set goes to Quest on the left side. Soft tip over the block. Saved by MSU. Now here's the tack by Stanishevska off the top of the net. Saved right hand by Collier. Kept it alive. And then Quest goes deep to the corner, down the line, and it's in. Madison Quest from the left side connects for a kill. The freshman out of Pewaukee, Wisconsin, gives the Badgers a 2-point lead.
That's a great play by Mimi. She comes down from the block. She kind of one-arm digs that up into the air, able to get the ball out to Quest, and that's a great play.
And it's a timeout, media timeout on the floor. 15-13, Wisconsin with the 2-point lead in the second set. The Badgers lead this match over the Spartans 1-0. Back with more in the second after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
'11th ranked Wisconsin leads Michigan State on the road in the second set, 15-13. The Badgers lead this match 1-0. Let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID. 10 for illegal on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hey Madison, it's Rich Eisen. Join me for the Rich Eisen Show weekdays noon to 2 right here on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
MSU with the swing on the left side, and it's going to be a kill, a point for Michigan State. Mumchular right there.
Yeah, it looked like Madison Quest was in the net on that one, so auto point for Michigan State.
15-14. This serve into the net from Staniszewska. So Wisconsin will get it back. Kristen Simon will come in to serve. What have you thought about that change there at libero?
I love that Anaya gets to go in and make an impact in this match. She's ready to go. She's making plays. She's passing dimes, so not bad about that. But Simon's still going in for the serve.
Mumchular tools the Badgers block from the right side, and Michigan State pulls to within one. Tight second set here at the Breslin Center.
Now Simon comes out, Anaya back in. So yeah, different look for the back row here.
Schneider will direct it right at Warren. Pass to the left sideline. Vigeach with a bump set. Here is Mimi from the back row. Block touch is going to fall out of system. Una assist. Collier kill. Wisconsin up by 2.
That's a hard angle. That's that ball's coming from Mimi's left side. It's a high ball. The timing on that is sometimes kind of funky. Mimi able to just capitalize on that, go off the block and down. That was awesome. And then we got Quest is out and Egan is back in for the back row for Quest.
Here's the Badgers redshirt sophomore down the near sideline with the serve. Michigan State sends it to the right side. Egan has a dig after the attack by Mumchular. Set from the far side goes to Vigeach. She'll go sharp cross court and get the kill. Charlie right next to Una setting her that ball, and it's 18-15.
In case you're wondering, our post-game meal is on the bus.
Okay, perfect. I was about to ask. 18-15 Wisconsin. Here's Egan off the top of the net. Picked up by MSU. Middle attack. Kulig got it. So Kulig grabbed the pass off the top of the net and then got it up front and got it back. 18-16.
We're getting the inside op scoop here tonight.
Yeah, if you can update us all night on stuff like that.
Looks good.
I don't know what else you could update us on, but
that's it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
All right, here's Long. Right hand across. Vigeach steers it up front. Middle attack. Tipped over by Andrew. Underneath it, MSU. Left side. Off the Badger block. It's going to work for Hold'em. Drops down inside the 10-foot line on Wisconsin side, and the Badgers lead it by 1. Getting late in the second.
That's a good touch. It's a hard when the ball goes off your hands and up. You just can't always find it. You're still getting oriented. Yeah, just a lucky shot from Michigan State.
Una's pass off to the right sideline, out of system. Egan bump set, back row, swing into the net by Collier. Right into the middle of the net, and now we are tied at 18.
Yeah, just kind of trading points here with Michigan State back and forth, but it starts with a pass. Got to control the first ball and start from there.
Here's Long serving again from zone 1. Pops it over to Una. Up front to Charlie. Right side for Andrew. Stopped and covered. Wisconsin's Charlie Furbringer setting it over to Una. Sharp cross court. Schneider picks it up.
Free ball.
Now free ball coming to the Badgers. Egan. Furbringer checks the defense. Sets to the left side. There's Vigeets in a one-on-one. No. Cross court. Dug again by MSU. Tight near the net. Andrew denies. Back to Michigan State. Now up near the net. And a swing by Hold'em. Clips the Badgers. Block, and it's good. Michigan State by 1, 19-18.
I think the most impressive thing for me that rally was ball goes up, it's tight to the net, and Charlie side sets it. She's facing the net and she side sets it. That's a really hard play for your shoulder. So the fact that she's able to push it all the way out is impressive.
Warren on serve receive, spins a pass to Charlie. Over to the left side, Vigeets with a power tip down the line. And a net violation against Michigan State will give Wisconsin the point. We're even, late second now, 19 each. So Vigeets will go back to serve now for the Badgers. 14 service aces this season for Una. She had 7 kills Sunday in the top 20 win against Indiana. Down the stretch here, set number 2, Vigeets. Goes to zone 6 with that serve. Left side attack, hold him off speed. Egan for a second maybe controlled it, or at least got it up. And then it falls to the floor. 20-19, Spartans reach the red zone first. 7 ties, 3 lead changes here so far in the second set. Wisconsin hitting 261, Michigan State hitting 308 in this set. Hold'em goes to Vigeets right back. Great pass to Furbringer left side, and a deep shot is good. Right in front of the end line from Mimi Collier. Kill number 9 for Mimi, and the Badgers even it at 20.
Yep, so Egan, Egan's still in the back row. What did we do here? Quest was in here the last time for this part, so she came in for Charlie? Yeah, we had Addie in. Addie came in on this rotation. She did not come in. We're getting too low on subs.
Here's Long setting left side for Michigan State. Stanishevska right there in the back row, patrolling his Vigeets with the dig, and then
it's out.
There is Mimi
Out.
Collier.
No, she didn't touch it. No, she didn't touch it.
Getting the kill.
Sorry.
Right? Yep.
I'm arguing. No, yeah, she goes off the block, uses the block, and goes out of bounds. Michigan State was trying to say that she touched it, but there's no way.
10th kill tonight for Collier. 22nd time this season she's had 10 or more. And the reigning Big Ten co-player of the week gives the Badgers a 1-point lead. Warlow gets into that one a little bit. Here's Long setting it. Left side, Stanishevska winds up. Vigeets, deep zone 6 dig. Some miscommunication. Egan with a little quick set out of bounds to Collier, who pops it back over. Michigan State, Stanishevska, block touch. Wisconsin, over, pushed over. Kulig, Badgers control it. Left side, here's Collier. Sharp cross court, and it's good. The cut shot from Collier, and the Badgers lead it by 2.
That's an impressive finish. Mimi hits the 10-foot line, goes between 2 defenders, but honestly, I think the scrappiness, a little bit of miscommunication, but the Badgers do not let the ball fall. That's most important.
Yeah, they kept it off the floor, and Wisconsin now takes a 2-point lead into this timeout. Timeout Michigan State, late second set with the Badgers leading this match 1-0. It's Wisconsin 22, Michigan 20. Back after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
They're blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Love Madison and Smith Roofing.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
A 3-0 scoring run from the Badgers has Wisconsin on top by a score of 22-20. Mimi Collier with 3 straight kills, and the Badgers now have a 2-point lead.
Going into the set, my main comment was going to be, look how balanced our attack is, and everyone's kind of sharing kills, and then Mimi happened this set. So there's that.
11 kills and a .375 attack percentage for Collier. Serving from the right back, going cross-court with the serve is Wardlow. Michigan State attacks near side, a tip over by Staniszewska. Badgers keep it alive to the left side. Roll shot over by Collier. Deep save at the end line by MSU. High tip over by Kulig. Badgers have it. Wardlow sets it. Collier swings it and gets the kill right off Hold'em.
They call it net on one of the MSU players, but hey, I love that when Charlie takes the first ball or things aren't perfect, we've got a lot of people that are stepping in with hands. Egan, Wardlow on that last play, people able to set the second ball and give playable balls to our hitters.
And a timeout taken by Michigan State. So Wisconsin's now on a 4-0 run, Jess. All 4 points from Mimi Collier with kills. And she has given the Badgers a 3-point lead right at the exact moment they kind of need it here late in the set after 8 ties and 4 lead changes. And Badgers need points. They go to Mimi Collier.
Yeah, and geez, she didn't start the best either. So she made it about 3 or 4 rotations, and then she had some time to think things through on the bench. You get Trin coming in. Trin doing her thing and trying to keep everything going while Mimi's out, but ultimately comes back into the match, and everything's been really positive since then. So sometimes you just need a little time, think things through, get your head right, but she enters the match, and I mean, since she came in this set, man, like that was going to be my comment. Look at how even, look how nice this looks with such a balanced offense, but she's really taken off this set and just kind of Mimi doing Mimi things. It's great.
Yeah, 12 kills, .389 the hitting percentage for Collier. She's the only player tonight on either side in double figures in kills. Una Vajic, solid, 6 kills, 9 swings without an error. That's .667 hitting percentage. Carter Booth early on with 3 kills in that first set. She's got a total of 4 without a hitting error too. The Badgers overall, .327 in this match, their attack percentage. And Michigan State's hitting .127 so far through the first 2 sets. 23-20 late in the second now. Badgers on a 4-0 scoring run. Here's Wardlow serving from zone 1. Goes deep and out of bounds. Cross court and out past the end line, and that stops the run.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of an old coach trick. Call timeout when the freshman is serving. So you got to perform under pressure. You give her 90 more seconds to think about this serve, and she sails it out. So point Coach Kelsey.
Obviously that works.
Yep.
As players, you're waiting for it. Here's Bolton's serve at Vajic. Great pass middle. Quick set for Carter Booth. It's kept off the floor by Michigan State. Staniszewska, a push into the Badgers block. Now there's a joust at the net. It's Carter Booth winning it as she'll push it down to the left back near the Big Ten logo on the court, and it's set point now, Wisconsin.
That's good court awareness, because the first ball we kind of try and send back over is dug up in the 10-foot line. Carter, the second ball comes over, and she's able to read the court, read where the players are, and sends it deep that time. So good read from Carter.
Herbringer serving on set point. Tight pass by Michigan State, and it's a point for Wisconsin as Michigan State can't get it to go in the middle with Way right there. And the Badgers take set number 2, and Wisconsin, who trailed at times during this set, attack error by Way. They win it 25-21, and Wisconsin takes a 2-0 lead into the intermission here at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. Wisconsin 2-0, they lead it. We'll take a break, and Jesse Nelson will come back with your intermission report next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy at any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
So take a good.
Badgers up 2-0 at the intermission break in East Lansing. 11th ranked Wisconsin takes set number 1 at 25-17, set 2 25-21. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Quick check of everyone else going on in the Big Ten tonight. Volleyball aplenty across the conference. Several matches in action right now. Through 2, 9th-ranked Purdue, who is atop Wisconsin for second place in the Big Ten standings. Huge showdown coming up Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. Purdue leads Maryland 2-0. Michigan up 2-0 on Ohio State. 18th-ranked Indiana, who the Badgers just defeated, tied 1 set apiece with Oregon in Bloomington after 2. Washington and Illinois in Champaign also tied 1 set apiece. Wisconsin travels to Champaign, takes on the Fighting Illini tomorrow night. Just underway, 24th-ranked Penn State, 20th-ranked Minnesota in the only top 25 matchup tonight in the Big Ten. Later tonight, Rutgers at 17th-ranked USC, and a big one as the undefeated Nebraska Cornhuskers, the last remaining undefeated team in Division I women's college volleyball. Number 1 Nebraska at UCLA at 9 o'clock tonight. Another big one in college volleyball, a top 5 showdown. 3rd-ranked Pittsburgh and 5th-ranked Stanford tonight at 9 o'clock. On the Badgers scoreboard, women's hockey at St. Cloud State, top 12 matchup. We'll give you a full scoreboard rundown of that after the conclusion of our action tonight. Men's hockey underway against Ohio State at the Kohl Center tonight. Both of those teams in action again tomorrow as well. Women's soccer just underway in the NCAA tournament first round, hosting Western Michigan in Madison. And across our airwaves on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network and our sister stations, ESPN Milwaukee, 620 WTMJ, ESPN Madison, ESPN Beaver Dam. The Charlotte Hornets and the Milwaukee Bucks underway on 620 WTMJ. We'll join that in progress on Madison's home of the Bucks, ESPN Madison, at the conclusion of our match tonight. Wanakee, Arrowhead, Grafton Catholic Memorial High School football. Winners go to state. Check it out on the ESPN Madison and ESPN Milwaukee YouTube channels. That's also where you can watch Announcer Cam, John and Jess coming up for set number 3 on the other side of this break on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
In East Lansing, Michigan, John Arias and Jess Williams with you. It's a 2-0 lead for the 11th ranked Wisconsin Badgers. 25-17 in the first, 25-21 the second set score. Wisconsin in that second hits 367. Michigan State hits 212. 8 kills from Mimi Collier. She really showed up for the Badgers in set number 2.
Absolutely. So love to see. I think the serve and pass game wavered a little bit in that second set. Love to see the Badgers come out and recontrol the serve game. I think in the first set we really took them out of system just put a lot of pressure on their passers. Their passing attackers really had to do a lot of work for them in that first set. Laid off the pedal in that second set a little bit. So I'd love to see us come out and just kind of dominate the serve and pass game in set 3. But, I mean, we also have some new faces. We've got Anaya Warren back in at Bro. We've got a 2-Bro system coming in this second. That was in the second set. Looks like we're going into the third set with that as well. So, yeah, I'd love to see people in some new positions and just seeing how we go.
Overall, Wisconsin with a .333 attack percentage. Collier with 12 kills. Vajic has 6. Booth has 5. Stanishevska and Hold'em each have 6 on the Michigan State side. And then Mumchular and Kulig have 4 for the Spartans. Here comes Michigan State to serve left to right to start set number 3 as the Badgers are eyeing a sweep of the Spartans here. Warren's pass popped up behind her. The bump set by Vajic was outside, and Collier had some trouble getting to that one. And it's a point for Michigan State after the hitting error.
Yeah, just a really outside the ball, so or outside the antenna, outside the court. So Mimi, not much to do there. She kind of sends it back into the tape.
Stanishevska pounds it over. Warren right there up front. Furbringer set her dump, and she gets it with the left hand and over for Charlie. We're tied at 1.
Tied at 1. So set 1, we had Wardlow serving first, and so we've moved one rotation. This time, this third set, we've got Charlie serving first, and then we just made a sub. Egan out, Madison Quest in the front row. So we got Quest playing right side now.
Here's Furbringer, soft touch over to the right front. 2 Spartans collide. The set goes to the left pin. Down the line, it's Hold'em. It's off Furbringer, and it's good. The dig attempt goes over and out.
That's a good read by Chuck. She's running forward for kind of an attack or kind of a tip over the block, but she 2-hand over and out.
Serve goes to Collier. Furbringer, quick set middle. Just getting a piece of it is Booth, and it's popped up by Michigan State. Attack to the left pin, and there's Hold'em ricocheting off the Badgers block, and it's down to the floor. And Hold'em now gives Michigan State a 3-1 lead. She has 8 kills.
And I like Charlie trying to force that ball to Carter, but that ball is so low, Carter really doesn't have a lot to do with it. So got to feed her high.
An ace now for Michigan State as that serve drops right in front of Anaya Warren in the back row. Schneider records ace number 22 of the season. The libero for Michigan State. Back to serve again from the left back. It goes to Collier, directs it up front. Mimi, pass to attack, blast into the block. Picked up by Warren. Furbringer again back to Collier, splits the block and goes deep. Wisconsin team claiming a touch. No touch called. Will Kelly challenge? Yes, he will.
Yeah. I thought I saw in real time a touch there. The ball does go sailing out, but I thought that was a pretty definite touch there. We'll see. Oh.
Okay.
I thought they had the answer already. I was like, holy, that was faster than Iowa.
I don't think anyone will ever be faster than Iowa. They were. I don't even know how they did it. They must have some super technology that we just don't know about. All right, so we'll see if we can see this replay for ourselves. Right now, it's 5-1 Michigan State. The Badgers using their final challenge.
Yep.
They lost a challenge earlier in this match.
Of no fault of their own.
But the entire Wisconsin team after the attack by Collier saying there was a touch. And then Coach Sheffield said, okay, I trust you guys. Let's do it.
I don't know, I thought it was pretty, the naked eye could see it, so.
Still waiting to see whether or not we get that first look at it.
Oh, we got an answer.
Oh, we already got an answer. Yep. Never saw it. Here we go.
Oh, they're writing fervently. Call is reverse.
All right, so Wisconsin will retain their challenge. And there was a touch. Wisconsin was right. The players were correct.
Ooh.
So now it's a 4-2 Michigan State lead. 2-point swing, Mimi Collier. Will serve, middle of the end line. Right hand into the middle of the net.
What did I say earlier? Ball never lies.
Yes.
Goes both ways.
Unfortunately.
Equal opportunity superstition.
5-2. That's the second service error tonight from Mimi. Long punches it over to the right back at Collier. Set goes to the left pin. A tip to zone 4 there by Una. An attack by Michigan State and an over pass back to the Spartans. Left side, Hold'em. Yep. Tools the Badgers block. And Wisconsin trails at 5-2.
Just sort of messy volleyball. Got to clean up our side. Some just, I don't know, nicer touches, and just play more our speed versus playing Michigan State speed. There you go.
Long with the serve. And there is a big connection there. Vajagic cracks one right off the block for the kill.
Yep, and Kelly waves Simon back. He wants Anaya to serve this one. But I think the Harder tries to go behind Charlie, so she holds the middle for Michigan State a half second longer, giving Una almost a one-on-one there. So that was a great play by Charlie.
Warren serves back row at MSU. Slide attack is good. Right off the platform of Furbringer, it's Duzema.
I mean, Charlie's playing that ball outside of her body. I don't know, it almost goes like it ricochets off her arm and back to the floor instead of up. So it's just the angle. Got to play the angle game there.
I'd say the right side attack as Hold'em goes into the net. And now a service error from Michigan State gives the Badgers a free point. 3-point MSU lead. Badgers lead this match 2-0.
But I mean, we were down in the first set, or I'm sorry, in the second set, we were kind of down and playing catch up. And kind of took it back right around the 14-15 mark. So kind of in a similar situation now.
Long sets to Kulig, a tip over. Badgers control it left side. Ricocheting off the block. It's Una Vajagic connecting again. Una quietly putting together a great night. And it's 7-5. That's 8 kills without a hitting error off 12 swings.
That's great. She's executing really well and finding spots on the court that very open.
Long setting it to the left pin, Stanishevska. Touched by Charlie, and it's put over by Andrew. Now to the right side, and it's going to be a kill for Michigan State. It's Duzema cross court.
Just it feels like a lot of erratic movements on our side. Like Charlie plays that ball straight up. Allie just kind of plays the ball over. A lot of erratic movement. If I had to talk about it.
Serve receive, Vajagic up front to Furbringer. Back row, pushed by Collier. Overdig back to the Badgers. Again, Mimi. This time she'll wind up, and it's going to work. Went right back to Collier, and Collier connects for the Badgers, and it's 8-6.
On that play, Mimi, they get a dig off her first time in the back row. Not sure what Chuck is seeing. Allie's trying to work around, so I definitely think there's a hole there that she's witnessing, that she's feeding that ball to Mimi in the back row.
Vajagic serves it, Hold'em. Long sets over to the left side, and it's good for Stanishevska. That's Carolina Stanishevska, the junior, coming off 9 kills, 7 errors in a 5-setter at Oregon. Gets the kill for Michigan State, gives them a 9-6 lead. She's got 7 kills, 5 errors tonight. 3-point deficit now for the Badgers. Michigan State led by as many as 3 in the second set. Badgers would go on a big run late. Take the lead and take the set. Here's Furbringer, high bump set. Here's Collier, chops at one and no. Watching it the whole way go deep out of bounds was Michigan State's Hold'em.
I think she's trying to hit off hands there. No hands to be found, so it just kind of sails out.
4-point Spartans lead. Furbringer shoots it over to the left side. A tip by Collier. Picked up by MSU in the right front to the left side. Swing off the Badger block. Warren dives and saves. Left side, Collier powers one, but it's popped up and kept alive by Schneider. Michigan State, Hold'em from the back row goes wide. Hitting error from Hold'em, and the Badgers trail by 3.
Love the play by Anaya. She's diving into the middle of the court. She's extending her arms. She's extending her body. She keeps the ball off the floor. I think she wins that rally for us in heart and able to get a kill from that.
3-point deficit for the University of Wisconsin. Served by Wardlow. Here comes MSU in the middle, and it's good. Tip up and over by Mia Hood.
And it's a great serve by Nat. She gets them out of system, but when Michigan State puts a tip over onto our side, we have to be able to run those down and convert. Got to be able to play that ball through.
Staniszewska. Step behind the end line. Pounded over at Una. Great pass, slide attack. Carter Booth, good. Booth rips it down the line for the kill, and the Badgers trail by 3.
Michigan State left about 1.5 feet of line there. I'm not sure why they're leaving so much line for Carter. Carter takes advantage, sends the ball straight down to the floor. But if I were MSU, I would be trying to shut that down completely. You can't give her that much line.
Furbringer, soft touch again with that one, and it's another ace, second tonight for Furbringer. Racing up to pick it up on serve receive was the libero Schneider, but her pass goes into the net and down to the floor.
It's a hard ball. It's a hard ball to pass. The passing outside isn't looking like she's wanting anything to do with that, which is why Schneider's going for it. But it's a hard ball to play.
Another short serve. This one goes into the net from Charlie. 27 assists, 2 aces, 5 digs, 3 blocks for Furbringer.
You see how much that serve can disrupt. If that ball trickles over the top, that's an ace. Volleyball's a game of micro inches at times.
Overpass by Collier after the MSU serve. Right side attack. Mumshilar, but the Badgers grab it to the right side. There's Collier. So Mimi has 15 kills tonight. Takes a little bit off that shot, deep to the middle back.
I think Una wins with that dig in the middle back. She keeps that ball alive and able to get that play. So defense picking up from the Wisconsin side.
Collier taps one over near the 10-foot line. Now the right side, Mumshilar with the tip. Scooped up by Warren. Back row, Collier winds up, splits the block as it deflects straight down to the court. Wisconsin grabs another point, down by 1.
Again, it's the defense. It's the dig by Anaya. It's a great read off. They've been hitting hard on the right side, and it's just a little tap over. She reads that well, and we're able to transition attack.
Schneider serve receive on the right back. Middle attack, Kulig with a punch over, and it's down near the Big Ten logo on the Badgers side.
That's a weird ball. Anaya's crashing in. She's seeing the middle take everything off of the ball, so she's crashing in on that. And then when she forces it deep, you're hoping that someone else goes for that ball. So Mimi did not go for that ball, so she just got subbed out. There's volleyball right there.
Shad Series comes in for the Badgers. The serve off the top of the net, off Charlie, and it's an ace. A little bit of luck there for the Spartans. That's the setter Long getting the ace.
I've heard Lauren talk about you're the first line passer there. Charlie's got her back to the net. I think she just kind of throws an arm out to try and save that. So she's got to be ready.
Long goes at Warren. Charlie grabs the pass, sets to Booth, who gets stopped. A block in the middle by Kulig at 6'4" on Wisconsin's Carter Booth. And it's immediate timeout now in set number 3, and Michigan State has the lead. It's the Spartans 15, the Badgers 11. Wisconsin leads this best of 5 right now, 2-0. But Michigan State with the 4-point lead at home in the third on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
A 3-0 scoring run from Michigan State, and the Spartans have a 4-point lead. It matches their largest lead here of set number 3. John Arias, Jess Williams with you. Badgers won the first 2 sets, 25-17 and 25-21. Here's Long, pounds it over. Warren steps in front of Chad Series on serve receive. Left side, Una rides the top of the tape, goes all the way to the far side of the court and in. 15-12, count it for Vigic. She's up to 9 kills now. Una has gone for double figures and kills 9 times this season, on the verge of number 10. Now Miley Chan comes into the match for Wisconsin to serve. So here's Chan, the sophomore from Portland, Oregon. She's played in now 18 sets this season, still looking for her first ace of the year. The Badgers down by 3, serve goes to Schneider, spins it up front, middle attack, Kulig, good. Quick whistle, though, and a net violation against the Badgers. It's still good for Kulig. 16-12, Michigan State. 4-point lead for the Spartans as they try to extend the match here tonight at the Breslin Center. MSU with a .500 hitting percentage in the set. Wisconsin 333, service error by Hold'em into the net. So the Badgers get one back, and Wisconsin now down by 3 points. Both teams hitting at a very high percentage. Michigan State just super high. 9 kills, 1 error. Here's Egan. Goes to Hold'em. Long setting it to the right side. A tip up and over the block. That was Duzema. Wisconsin controls it left side. There's Una. That's kill number 10 without an error tonight. Vigic pulls Wisconsin to within 2 now at 16-14.
And then great play by Anaya, and that's a good read. Ball comes off the block. She's able to dig that. We're able to run our full offense and transition through.
Egan into the net. 9th service error tonight for Wisconsin. And the lead back up to 3 for Michigan State. Spartans come in 18-6 overall. The Badgers 18-4. Wisconsin 11-3. That's their Big Ten record. Michigan State 8-6. Both teams have won 3 straight. Warren on serve receive. Furbringer, long string set over to Vigic, left side, and she gets blocked. Block number 6 tonight for the Spartans. Michigan State, once again, matching their largest lead. It's at 4. 18-14. Michigan State, and now Kulig steps behind the service line to try to extend this for the Spartans. We're starting to get late now here in the third. Here's Kulig at Warren, sticks the pass. Furbringer setter dump, kept alive by the setter Long on Michigan State side, and the swing by Stanishevska ricochets off the Badgers defense up front. Michigan State with its largest lead now of the set.
Yeah, they're getting close to the end. They're not trying to get swept at home. They're going to be pulling out all the stops and making these big plays and these big swings to try and keep themselves in this.
Timeout by Wisconsin. Largest lead of the set now for Michigan State. In the third, it's the Spartans 19, the Badgers 14. Wisconsin leads at 2-0. We're getting late. Set number 3 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
(19-14) Michigan State on a 3-0 scoring run, and the Spartans lead the Badgers in the third. John Arias and Jess Williams with you. Wisconsin leads the match 2-0, but right now Michigan State making things interesting. Here's Kulig. Serves it to the middle back at Wisconsin. Great high pass to Furbringer, left side. Yes, there's a tool shot by Vagic.
You can hear Anaya Warren yelling. I mean, that's a good read. She just comes before the timeout. She gets blocked, come back, and it's just a commanding kill. So it's what you want to see. That's how you want them to respond, but not going to chip away.
Una with 11, and then Vagic goes out of bounds with her serve. Michigan State in the red zone, 20-15. Una's season high, by the way, and career high is 15 kills.
Ooh.
So let's see what happens here. Vagic serve receive up front to Charlie, left side. There's Collier, cross court, kept alive by Schneider. What a play by Hold'em to keep it up. And then the third attempt cannot be put up and over the net by Berger, the setter. That's about 15 feet past the end line.
And this team, their backs are against the wall right now, so they're going all out. They're running down these balls. We didn't see that earlier in the match. I made a comment earlier that they weren't going after those balls. So, yeah, really trying to make this push at the end.
Here's Wardlow serving. Wisconsin down 4. Sails it to the middle back at Schneider. To the left side, a chop over by Michigan State. Badgers grab it. Over to the left, that's a pop off the block by Collier. Diving save by Hold'em. Brought back, and now a swing by Stanishevska, standing at the 10-foot line. Dug by Una. Left side, Collier, yes. Slams it cross court for the kill, and the Badgers now trail by 3.
And the tide's sort of shifting. You can feel the shift of energy, momentum a little bit. The Badgers more on top. The Badgers controlling the tempo, controlling the pace of the game at this point. So love that.
Timeout by Michigan State with Wisconsin now pulling to within 3 points. I believe we'll keep it here. Yeah, I think we'll keep it here.
Hi, Pete.
Shout out to Pete Waite.
Pete.
Who's watching on Announcer Cam on YouTube. You can too. Just go to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
You really shouldn't, though.
Yeah. Why?
Because then you get to see my mug react to these serves, which is why Pete just texted me. More faces after the missed serve.
I guess come to Announcer Cam just to watch the reactions from Jess, if you want. Or don't. 20-17, Michigan State, third set. MSU, 474 attack percentage. 10 kills, 19 swings, 1 error. While Wisconsin's hitting 375 with 13 kills, 4 errors, 24 attacks.
Yeah, the Badgers consistently, the hitting percentage for the Badgers has been around 350 this whole match. Michigan State really putting a commanding third set together to try and beat the Badgers. So we're going to get the marketing crew involved here now. But this is a well-coached team. This is a team that's vying for a spot in the NCAA tournament. So they're not going to back down. So this is their time to push and try and go to a fourth set. So that's exactly what I'm sure they're talking about in the huddle there. But gotta keep the pressure on.
Meanwhile, the Badgers are looking for the 11th straight win in the series against Michigan State. Here's Wardlow. Down by 3, Wisconsin. Third set, trying for a sweep tonight. Serving it back row. Berger setting it left side. Stanishevska denied by Wisconsin's block. Block number 12 by the Badgers as it finally hits the floor. And Wisconsin is to within 2 points. That's 3 straight from the Badgers. Here's Natty Spice. Goes at Hold'em, pass shanked to the left, brought back in play by Staniszewska. And now a free ball. Vigic to Furbringer, the slide to Booth, and it's in, cross court for Carter. Another one on the board for the Badgers. Wisconsin storming back in the third.
Everything, like I said, the Tide game vibes have shifted to the favor of the Badgers now. So more, we are controlling the tempo, we are controlling the match at this point.
4-0 run. And that one's out of bounds. Deep middle end line, out by Wardlow, but the Badgers did rattle off 4 in a row to come back. Now trailing 21-19. Back-to-back this weekend for the Badgers. Here tonight, East Lansing. Tomorrow night, Champaign, Illinois. Here's Staniszewska. Deep zone 6. Hand pass from Una. Left side attack by Collier. Kept alive by MSU. Big approach on the left, and it's good by Hold'em. 10th kill tonight for Taylor Hold'em. Michigan State 22, Wisconsin 19.
Let's see this. I want to see this replay here. I was going to say, I didn't think the pass was that great. Anaya's still moving. So when that ball is being hit, you have to be stopped so you can react. She's still moving backwards. So that puts her in a really tough position to make a quality dig.
Timeout by Kelly Sheffield in Wisconsin. So Michigan State back on top by 3. They had a 20-15 lead before Wisconsin rattled off 4 in a row. Now it's 22-19. Let's check the Steinhafels ace tracker. Relax. It's Steinhafels. 2 aces tonight from Wisconsin. They do have 11 service errors, 3 aces from Michigan State. The Badgers block has been pretty big tonight. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin block shows 12 of them by Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today and take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. And those 12 blocks for Wisconsin, the 10th time this season that the Badgers have recorded double figures in in blocks as a team.
Really good blocking show. Not as prevalent this set. I think we ended with 11 after the second set, so just 1 this set. But man, Michigan State has really kind of brought the fire this last set when their backs have been against the wall. So. That's what happens.
Yeah, 7 of the 12 blocks were in the first set.
Correct.
For the Badgers, but this is tied for the 3rd most blocks of any match so far this season. And we're just in the 3rd. So here we go, following the Badgers timeout. Here comes Staniszewska to serve. From near the middle of the end line, left to right, pops it over, Vigic. Pass finds Furbringer. The set goes to Collier. Diving dig in the back row by Staniszewska.
She's back row. She's back row.
And there is a point to Wisconsin.
No, you can't do that. You're still back row. So the setter from Michigan State, they're saying that our blockers inhibited her from making a set that she can't make because she's back row. She can't attack. Just go. Sorry.
That's okay. And they are just going to keep going.
They are going to keep going, as they should.
22-20. Here's Furbringer. Toss into the air. Short serve to the left front. Set goes to Hold'em. Taps into the block, and it's going to stop. A stop by the Badgers. It's going to drop to the floor. Just an off-speed shot into the block, and goes back on Michigan State's side.
I think she was looking to sort of recycle that, but Egan just really shut down the line. Left no space there. And kind of an effort that falls on Michigan State's side. That's been kind of rare this 3rd set.
The Badgers can tie it here. Furbringer serves. Scooped up on serve receive. Back set goes to the right side. Deep cross court. Good. Counted for Mumchular. Michigan State 2 points away from taking the 3rd. It's 23-21.
Just a well-placed ball. No, that should be the block, taking that space away hypothetically, but just a good spot.
Schneider powers one over at Warren. Up front, quick set to Booth. And the Badgers will get it.
Yep. And that's Charlie has Carter going on that B gap, so really trying to open up space. This way, this next play, she can run that same play and maybe get Egan on a one-on-one. So kind of some things in the works here for the offense.
8 kills for Booth. Off the top of the net, the serve by Collier. Here comes the attack. Right side, a tip by Mumchular. Warren pursues and gets it. Then Collier from the back row cracks one deep and off Stanishevska on the right back. And we're tied at 23 late in the third. Timeout, Michigan State. Wisconsin fighting down to the wire here in set number 3. In this set, it's been pretty much all Michigan State as they've had a very productive third set. Led it by 4 at 10-6. Led it at 15-11. They pushed it out to 19-14 and 20-15. That 5-point lead there as they reached the red zone first. But Wisconsin, like I said, has come back to take 6 of the last 9 points. I think I did that math right, 23-23.
And it's just chipping away, little by little. You're getting points here and there, but really the Badgers have been putting a lot of pressure on Michigan State to be perfect in this stretch. And they're able to kind of get in this position where we've tied things up. They've earned that right. How they've been playing this entire match. So we saw Michigan State hitting almost 500 at the last timeout. They're down to 375. So more errors. The Badgers have gone from 350 up to almost 450. So we see a change of tide of just hitting percentages and the errors going up for Michigan State and going down for the Badgers. So we've earned the right to be in this position. We're at 23-23. It's a win by 2 game at this point. If the Badgers win, that's Badgers go to Michigan or go to Illinois.
And the Big Ten Co-Player of the Week, Mimi Collier, has gone for 20 kills tonight. That is the 7th time this season that Collier has had 20 or more kills in a match.
It's impressive.
393 kills this season. Collier serving, tied at 23. A little touch on that one. Schneider scoops it up. Right side, Mumchular, block touch Wisconsin. Back over now to Michigan State on an overdig. A tip by Mumchular. Warren grabs it. Quick set to Booth. Kept alive by Schneider. Michigan State to the outside left. An attack. Warren has it again to the left side. Una Vajic stopped and popped up by Booth. Now Una again, a tip. It's gonna fall as she tipped it to the sideline on the right front. And Wisconsin has reached match point in East Lansing.
Got lots of unpack in that rally. A lot of Badgers just flying around. Anaya's going into the middle front. She's going to the right front. She was all over that rally, so that was awesome. But front row play too. Carter, Una, really just good volleyball.
On a match point, Collier serves one into the net. We're going to play extra points now in the third. (24-24). Wisconsin trying to end this one in 3 tonight. Michigan State trying to push it to a 4th set. Here's Long serving. Tied at 24. Right back Collier, middle back Warren, left back Vajic, and they seal it at Warren. Great high pass. Furbringer waits in the pocket, sets to Booth, who connects. And Booth drives one to the back row for the kill. And now it's match point number 2.
It wasn't a very hard serve. Match point, you want to go back and you want to put in your toughest serve. So Anaya handles that ball pretty easily, able to run our full offense. Carter connects really well with Charlie. Easy kill.
Simon serving from the right back, hand pass up front, forcing a bump set. Left side attack, and just rolling it over and down to the middle is Hold'em.
Yep, so for the first time that set, Simon goes in to serve for Anaya, but man, Michigan State just and that was a good serve.
Yeah.
Just took some juice off the swing, hits the block a little bit, and just deflects slightly to get our defense on its toes.
Clayton comes in to serve at Warren. Furbringer waits for it, sets to the right side. Ooh, quick arm by Egan as she'll go down the line. Big time kill from Grace Egan. Haven't said her name in a while, and it's 26-25, match point number 3.
No, she's been kind of quiet these last few go-arounds in the front row. Quest has gone in for a few times, but man, she's got such a quick arm. It's like a whip over there, and it's a great kill.
Third match point for the Badgers. Egan has the serve. Michigan State picks it up. Stanishevska good. We're going to continue playing on in the third set. Cross court off Warren, 26-26.
And right now, it's just let's go. Next ball, next play. You have to just keep looking ahead. You can't really think about too much of what's been going on here. So just a well-hit ball, but next play, on to the next ball.
Wisconsin with a .471 hitting percentage in the set. Michigan State's at .379. Here's Kulig behind the service line, a 6'4" middle blocker. Serving from the left back, she'll toss into the air. Right hand puts it in play. Weigich, perfect pass, slide attack, good off the block for Allie Andrew, and it's match point number 4 for the Badgers.
Next ball, next play. We got Una back to serve, which means we got Mimi in the front row now. So let's see what they put together here.
27-26, Wisconsin trying to close it out in 3. Here's Weigich. Over with the right hand, tight pass, set up to the left side. Stanishevska tips it wide. It's picked up by Una, and then Collier from the left side blasts one cross court to end it here tonight in East Lansing. The Badgers come back in the third set. They trailed at 20-15. They win at 28-26 in the third, and they finish off the sweep of the Spartans. 28-26 Wisconsin. The Badgers finished that set on a, let's do some math here, on a 13-6 run after they trailed it 20-15. Wisconsin will get out of the Breslin Center a winner in 3 with the victory. That's win number 19 this season for the 11th ranked Badgers. They're 19-4. Wisconsin improves to 12-3, and the winning streak reaches 4 straight for Wisconsin. Michigan State drops its 7th match of the year, 18-7, and in the Big Ten, they're hovering a game above 500 now at 8-7 in conference play. All right, let's turn that down as they're starting to take down the padding. Hopefully they don't take my microphone like they did at Oregon. All right, 28-26, Wisconsin, a third set victory. Badgers win in 3. We're going to break it down on the post-match show coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top-quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin. This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Vajegic drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffels.
Leg one of the back-to-back road trip for 11th-ranked Wisconsin ends in a sweep and a victory in East Lansing. The Badgers improved to 19-4 on the season, 12-3 in Big Ten Conference play with a 3-set win over Michigan State. Now 11 in a row for the Badgers over the Spartans. 25-17 set 1, 25-21 set 2, and it took extra points in set 3. Wisconsin comes back to take it on the fourth match point opportunity, 28-26 in the third and final set. Before we continue with the post-match show, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for illegal ID on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hey, this is former Badger Brad Norton.
It's a fake. Great call and great execution.
You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Seventh time this season, Mimi Collier has eclipsed 20 kills in a match. 21 for the reigning Co-Big Ten Player of the Week. She's won the award 3 times this year. Maybe she'll have a fourth one coming. We'll see how tomorrow night goes in Champaign. But before we talk about that, we'll recap tonight's match. John and Jess have the post-match show back in East Lansing coming up on the other side of this break on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin.
Post-match show underway from the Breslin Center. Wisconsin wins in 3 sets. John Arias, Jess Williams with you. 25-17, 25-21, 28-26. 4 match points for Wisconsin in that last set. Started off really well for the Badgers. 296 hitting percentage. Michigan State hit 0 in the first set. Slow start for Mimi Collier, though. She had 2 hitting errors to start. Got subbed out. Trinity Shad Series came in to replace her in that first set. She did finish, Collier did, with 4 kills in the set. And Wisconsin recorded 7 blocks as a team as they went on a 3-0 run at the end to take it 25-17. Second set, we saw some changes for the Badgers again with 2 liberos being added. Anaya Warren put on the libero jersey along with Kristen Simon. Mimi Collier had 8 kills. Big run was a 4-0 run as Wisconsin trailed at 19-20. 4-0 run brought the Badgers up to a 23-20 lead. They'd win at 25-21 and hit 367 while MSU hit 212. Then in the final set, Michigan State was just firing on all cylinders for the most part of the set. They had as large as a 5-point lead. They got to the red zone first and led it 20-15 before a 4-0 Badgers run pushed Wisconsin to within 1. Badgers would battle back actually from that point. Wisconsin outscored Michigan State 13-6. And they would take the set 28-26, hit 500 in doing so. Michigan State hits 367, and the Badgers pick up Another Big Ten win, number 12 of the season. They're 12-3 and now 19-4 overall. Overall, in the game, Wisconsin hits 398, Jess. So Charlie comes back, 351 against Indiana, and 398 the team hits tonight. 51 kills, 93 attacks, 14 errors from the Badgers offense. How'd you see Wisconsin's offense tonight?
Man, she was running a really clean game. She was putting her hitters in really good positions, finding the middles, finding our right sides. But overall, I think just trying to put everyone in the best position possible to be successful. And I think she conducts this team in such a beautiful way. So it's good to have her back. But looks like Kelly's here, so I'm gonna go.
All right,
bye.
Michigan State hits 189. Meanwhile, 50 assists for the Badgers, 33 from MSU, 13 blocks from Wisconsin, 6 for Michigan State. Diggs, 37-23 Wisconsin. Aces, 2 aces from the Badgers, 12 errors, 3 aces from Michigan State with 7 errors. We'll let Coach Sheffield catch his breath, take a quick break, come back with the head coach of the Badgers next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
13 different Badgers play tonight. Wisconsin ends up in a sweep of Michigan State, 3-0. Now joined by Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield. Your team hits almost 400, battled back in that third set. Michigan State really, hung with you in the second and third sets as well, even early in the first. How'd you see this overall?
Yeah, 13 players is quite a bit, and I think, that's and they all contributed. I mean, that's, I think we're at our, we're as deep as what we've been all year long, and so happy as we were kind of moving through the match and trying different things and finding some different ways of succeeding. Our in-games was really good. I mean, we were really good in in-game situations, and in the second set and in the third set coming back and just kind of staying together and finding a way. And they I think both teams really turned up their offense as the match went on. We were a little slow offensively the first half of the first set and then really kicked it in. The latter part of that set when we didn't have a lot of room for error. But, I thought Una was fantastic. I mean, hitting 6-11 with 12 kills and passing over a 2-3. I mean, that's a great match. Carter, I mean, that's, she was 1 kill away from a double-double. I mean, 10 blocks in 3 sets is a big-time monster match.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Una because, Mimi goes for 21. Collier kind of had a slow start as well. You took her out in the first set, but Una, man, she was really solid with that 6-11 hitting percentage.
Yeah, no doubt. And Mimi, I mean, my God, afterwards you look 21 kills and 412. That's how good Mimi is. You're sitting there going, God, come on, what a crappy match that you're having. And the kid averages seven kills per set and doesn't even play half the first set, hits 412. I mean, that's, I think sometimes your elite players, we're used to seeing things play out a certain way, and when it's not like that, everybody's like, come on, why aren't you Superwoman or Superman or whatever? But just a solid effort.
Yeah, and by the way, the 6-11 for Una is a career high. But yeah, it's funny. So Mimi, 2.5 sets, 21 kills. That's a good way to look at it. essentially. You also went to two liberos, brought in Anaya Warren in the second set. Kristen Simon was kind of serving as a libero as well. What was the thought process with the two liberos?
Passing-wise, it was a little bit of a struggle early on that first set for Chris, and they kind of had her number, and it felt like, here, let's go with Anaya, and she was a little bit shaky as well, I think about halfway through, John pulled her aside and said, look, man, you get tougher serves than this when I'm serving at you in practice. Come on, go out there and let's own these guys. And, that was just a mindset, she's, that was something else. Apparently, I wasn't aware of that conversation until after I asked her, are you more worried about, being there for your team and having their backs, or you in your own head? And she said, in my own head. And it's like, no, I'm going to give you 2 points to get out of your own head. And so it's, whether it was that or what John had said or whatever, but that's the Anaya we think we can get out of her. She made some really nice, not a lot of digs, but there was a couple that were just pure effort digs of refusing to let the ball hit the floor, and the latter half of that match, after the first 5 or 6 balls, she really allowed us to stay in our offense a lot.
Yeah, finished with 6 digs. What else kind of stood out to you here overall? I know Michigan State, in the third, they go up 20-15. A 4-0 run brings it back to within 1, but if you do the math, it's a 13-6 run by your team to take the set in the third. Yeah,
that can just really build a team's confidence, and any time that you can, on the road as well, and this is a team that is playing, they're in position to get their first NCAA tournament bid since 2017. It's been a long time since this proud program has been in the tournament, and they've got a coaching change, and you can tell there's a freshness, energy, and they're playing hard, and they've got some really talented players. And so when you go on the road and you're playing against a team that wants to still be playing in November, because not a lot of teams they just want the season to be done. Quite honestly, and these guys, you could tell that are still playing with energy and passion and going hard, and so for us to come in against a team that's playing for a lot and on their home court, and to come back in the third set, those are things that you can continue to build upon and continue to have confidence. That's and that was one of the things we said at the timeout, and late in the third set is, we're good, we're good. Let's side out, and let's try to string a couple points together. We're able to do that.
All right, congrats on the victory.
Thanks, John.
All right, that's head coach Kelly Sheffield. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with a little bit more on the post-match show. I'll run through those individual numbers. Big nights for a couple of Badgers. Well, a bunch of Badgers. We'll go through them next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Wrapping up this portion of the post-match show, John Arias with you from the Breslin Center. Wisconsin, a 3-set winner, extra points in the third, 28-26 over Michigan State. Let's take a look at the individual numbers. First for the home team, Spartans, as they were led by Taylor Holdham's 11 kills. She ends up hitting .261 for MSU. After that, it was 9 kills, 6 errors from Stanishevska. Kulig had 6 kills at .385, 5 kills from Mumshular without an error, hits .312, 16 attempts. Duzuma, 3 kills, 3 errors. The two setters, Long had 17 assists, an ace, and 3 digs. Berger had 11 assists and 3 digs. All right, for Wisconsin, 7th time this season, Mimi Collier has gone for 20 or more kills, 21 kills, and she did it really in 2.5 sets. She got subbed out in that first set. Trinity Shad Series took her place, and 21 kills, .412 hitting percentage for Collier. She also had 4 digs. Then it was Una Vajic, 12 kills and a career-high .611 attack percentage. She also had 7 digs and 2 assists. Carter Booth, as Coach Sheffield mentioned, almost with a double-double, 9 kills and hits .471. She also had 10 blocks this evening. Double-figure blocks for Booth. Egan with 4 kills and 7 digs and 4 blocks. Allie Andrew, 2 kills and 1 block. Trinity Shad Series did have a kill, her first of the season, also had 3 hitting errors. Madison Quest played and had a kill and an assist. Charlie Furbringer, 43 assists, 2 aces, 5 digs, and 4 blocks for the Badgers setter. Addie Horner played and had a block. Kristen Simon was in the back row as libero with 6 digs. Natalie Wardlow had an assist and 2 digs. Anaya Warren was the second Badgers libero. They had 2 liberos starting in the second set, and she finished with 6 digs. And there you go. Those are the Badger numbers. Wisconsin a winner in 3 sets here tonight. I'd like to thank Jess Williams for her help on the broadcast. I'm John Arias saying so long from the Breslin Center in East Lansing, where Wisconsin picks up Big Ten win number 12 of the season and overall win number 19 of the year. Jesse Nelson has the post-game show from here on out on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
11th ranked Wisconsin. Winners again in 3 sets tonight. They sweep the Spartans in East Lansing. Post-match show continues in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. I'm Jesse Nelson. The Wisconsin Badgers improved to 19-4 in the volleyball season, 12-3 in Big Ten Conference play, keeping pace with the second-place Purdue Boilermakers, setting up what could be a big showdown on Wednesday. Plenty of business for both teams to take care of until that night at the Fieldhouse. But should Wisconsin and Purdue both continue to win, then the match on Wednesday night will very well be for second place in the Big Ten and probably go a long way for determining NCAA tournament positioning in a couple of weeks. Wisconsin takes it 25-17 set 1, 25-21 set 2, and 28-26 in extra points in set 3. Michigan State, who is squarely on the bubble, you would think, for the NCAA tournament. They wanted this one real bad at home. Their best win so far this season against Indiana when they were 20th ranked in the country at the time. That's the only top 25 win for the Spartans this season. They fall to 18-7 on the season overall, 8-7 in Big Ten Conference play. Plenty more to talk about, including a big night for the reigning Big Ten co-player of the week, Mimi Collier. Maybe doing it again this week for the Badgers. We'll talk about it still to come on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
It's all about the green and gold and nonsense on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
We're obviously discussing this Green Bay Packers team and the inconsistencies, and if you believe that it's fixable in the middle of the season,
Hashtag Team Kyle. I saw it on YouTube. Hashtag Team Kyle. I love it.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Presented by Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. Weekdays from 2 till 4 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Vajegic drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffels.
The Badgers as a team hit 398 and hold Michigan State to hitting just 189 tonight as Wisconsin sweeps the Spartans in East Lansing. First leg of the back-to-back nights on the road for the Badgers in 2 different time zones. You don't get that too often in Big Ten Conference play. In East Lansing, Michigan tonight against Michigan State, and tomorrow night visiting the Illinois Fighting Illini in Champaign. 7:30 pre-match show, 8 o'clock first serve here on many of these same stations on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Mimi Collier, the star again tonight for the Badgers. 21 kills, 4 digs, and a block. She hit .412 tonight. The reigning co-Big Ten Player of the Week for the 3rd time this season, recognized with that award from the conference. The transfer from Oregon, Mimi Collier, 7th time this season, eclipsing 20 kills in a single match, and she only needed 3 sets to do it tonight. 21 kills to lead all players tonight for Mimi Collier as the Badgers win in 3. 25-17 set 1, 25-21 set 2, and 28-26 extra points in set number 3. Blocks are brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today. Take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. How about another big night blocking at the net for Carter Booth? Double-digit blocks, 10 for Carter Booth, along with 9 kills tonight. She was the only Badgers player, as expected, to hit double-digit blocks tonight, but still a great night at the net overall for the Badgers, out blocking Michigan State 13-6. Carter Booth with 10, Grace Egan and Charlie Furbringer each with 4. Allie Andrew, who entered play tonight second on the team as we look at the block counter for the season, behind Carter Booth. Entering play tonight, Booth had 90, Andrew had 85. Allie Andrew only had 1 tonight, but she didn't get a ton of time out on the floor. We'll see if she's a more significant factor tomorrow night. That could be part of the strategy, playing back-to-back matches for only, the second or third time this season for Wisconsin volleyball. And this is kind of getting the team ready for an NCAA tournament schedule potentially here coming up. Tomorrow night, Illinois, Champaign is the setting. 8 o'clock first serve, 7:30 pre-match show gets you started here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. I forgot if I mentioned this or not. 13 different Badgers saw playing time tonight. Kelly Sheffield said during the post-match interview with John Audius, yeah, that's a significant amount of players who got playing time. And you have to think that it was in part because of who the opponent was, but also knowing the back-to-back schedule. Get some extra playing time, a little extra breathers for some of the regulars that we see out on the floor for the Badgers. Mimi Collier leads the way. Wisconsin sweeps Michigan State. Still to come, our top plays of the night, a check of the Big Ten scoreboard, and plenty more, including some big-time Badgers action across all sports tonight. We'll get to all of it coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
11th ranked Wisconsin, 19-4 on the season, 12-3 in Big Ten play with a 3-set sweep of Michigan State tonight. 25-17, set 1, 25-21, set 2, 28-26. They win it in extra points. Took 4 potential match points for Wisconsin to clinch the victory tonight in East Lansing. And now they take the quick trip down to Champaign to visit the Illinois Fighting Illini tomorrow night here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Before we go any further, I do want to mention one big streak came to an end tonight for freshman Kristen Simon. She had 13 straight matches with double-digit digs entering play tonight. She did not hit double-digit digs tonight, maybe in part because of the amount of players who saw playing time. 13 different Badgers getting in on the action tonight. So that streak does come to an end for Kristen Simon, but still been a big factor for what the Badgers have done throughout the course of the last few weeks. 13 straight matches with double-digit digs, including 15 on Sunday in that win over Indiana, the 18th ranked team in the country. So Kristen Simon's streak comes to an end. Wisconsin continues its winning ways, improving to 19-4 on the season. Let's take a quick check of what's going on around the rest of the Big Ten. 16 of 18 teams in action tonight on the Big Ten volleyball scoreboard. Many matches have gone final. 9th-ranked Purdue sweeps Maryland. So again, if Purdue and Wisconsin continue to win, then that match on Wednesday at the Fieldhouse could be what decides which team finishes in second place behind Nebraska in the conference standings at the end of the year, which of course could have a big impact on postseason NCAA tournament positioning. 18th ranked Indiana, who the Badgers beat on Sunday, bounces back with a 3-1 victory over Oregon. In the third set right now up in Minneapolis, 24th ranked Penn State, 20th ranked Minnesota. The Gophers with a 2-0 lead over the Nittany Lions, who have been just so up and down this season. Minnesota's been pretty consistent. They battled a bunch of injuries. We saw that when Wisconsin played them last week. But Penn State, I mean, they've made Wisconsin look silly when Wisconsin went to State College, and now Penn State against some of the other opponents in the competition. Like, what the heck's going on with that team? They have been so up and down this season. The Nittany Lions, 24th ranked in the country. Illinois, 3-1 winners over Washington. Of course, that's who the Badgers face tomorrow night. Michigan sweeps Ohio State. Still to come tonight, Rutgers at 17th ranked USC, and number 1 Nebraska rounds out the night at UCLA. That one's on the Big Ten Network. 9 o'clock tonight also for college volleyball fans. If you want to stay up late, here's a good one out west. 3rd-ranked Pittsburgh, 5th-ranked Stanford. It's not a Big Ten match, but it's a good one that could determine who ends up getting a number 1 seed out of the ACC. Pitt and Stanford tonight, 9 o'clock, if you want to stay up and watch it on the ESPN family of networks. Wisconsin wins at Michigan State tonight, 3-0. The Badgers improve to 19-4 on the season. Next in action tomorrow night in Champaign, taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. Let's get a check of the Steinhoffels Ace Tracker. Relax, it's Steinhoffels. The Badgers now up to 111 aces as a team this season. Charlie Furbringer with the 2 for the Badgers tonight. Actually, Michigan State had more aces than Wisconsin in this match tonight. The Spartans had 3. Charlie Furbringer, the lone Badger, with 2 service aces to her name tonight. That means Grace Egan still atop the leaderboard for the season with 18. Addie Horner and Mimi Collier with 17. Natalie Wardlow with 16 on the season. That's check of your Steinhoffels Ace Tracker. Relax, it's Steinhoffels. More on tonight's match, including what's going on around the rest of Badgers athletics. Women's hockey, women's soccer with an NCAA tournament opening round match going on right now in Madison. Men's hockey with a big one against Ohio State at the Kohl Center. We'll talk plenty about it coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Gordon Flesh Company and Goodman's Jewelers.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns. It's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison.
Ranked Wisconsin winners over Michigan State tonight here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. The Badgers now 19-4 on the season, 12-3 in Big Ten Conference play. Couple of other updates going on around Wisconsin athletics tonight. Number 1 ranked Wisconsin women's hockey with a 5-1 win on the road over 12th ranked St. Cloud State. Nice win for the women's hockey team. They are back in action tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock. For the second match of that series against St. Cloud State. 7th ranked Wisconsin men's hockey at the second intermission at the Kohl Center tonight, trailing 1-0 to Ohio State. That's a surprise after the Badgers have had one of their best starts in many years for their men's hockey program. And just moments ago, NCAA tournament first round action in Madison, the women's soccer NCAA tournament. Wisconsin was down 1-0 in the second half to Western Michigan. The Badgers just got a goal in the 56th minute, so Wisconsin and Western Michigan knotted at 1 as they play in the second in Madison. We will update you more on that. If Wisconsin wins, that they will play Baylor or Texas State Thursday next week in round 2 of the women's soccer NCAA tournament. Tomorrow night, we'll give you a full rundown. You can follow along the team account on social media for updates throughout the course of the evening. And of course, the Wisconsin football team takes on second-ranked Indiana tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. kickoff Central Time. Pre-game show, ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day, 9 to 11 a.m. on ESPN Wisconsin tomorrow morning gets the party started. Still to come, our top plays and a preview of Wisconsin-Illinois tomorrow night. Badgers win in East Lansing in 3. More to come on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hey Badgers fans, it's Corey Sparks reminding you that right after Wisconsin football's game with Indiana on Saturday, November 15th, you got to flip over to the ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day post-game show with myself and Riley Yauk. We'll be starting the program right after the final whistle, and for this show, we will be live at Pooley's in Madison with instant reactions to the game and more conversations about Luke Fickell and the future outlook of Wisconsin Badgers football. So don't miss it. Stay locked into ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day, brewed by Coors Light.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
It's not always the stat we talk the most about, especially post-match here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network, but 37-23, Wisconsin outdigs Michigan State tonight. That's after a solid performance in Diggs against Indiana as well. And when you look at the stats, and you talk about Diggs, it may not be the most attractive stat when we look at blocks and kills and aces and everything else, but Diggs what keep the set alive, what keep a point alive. And for Wisconsin defensively to have that many Diggs, it prevents Michigan State from having big opportunities to earn their own advantages on offense, and that is what helped Wisconsin get a 3-set sweep of the Spartans tonight. 11th-ranked Wisconsin improves to 19-4 on the season, 12-3 in Big Ten Conference play with a 3-set victory over Michigan State in East Lansing, 25-17, 25-21, and 28-26. Tonight, the Badgers win, and they visit the Illinois Fighting Illini tomorrow night in Champaign. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Time now for a check of our top plays of tonight's match.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Heats up front to Furbringer, back to Una pass.
The third best play of the night. Una Vajagic in set number 1 helped Wisconsin extend its lead at a pivotal midpoint of that opening set.
So it goes to Vajagic, up front to Furbringer, back to Una, pass to attack, and there's Vajagic clubbing one down to the back row. 18-14, 4-point lead for the UW.
Una Vajagic, 12 kills on the night to go with 7 digs and a block. Nice night for Una, helping the Badgers get the victory. That your third best play of the night as the Badgers went on to win the first set, 25-17.
Number 2.
We move on now to the second set, and it was a big night at the net for a number of different players. Nobody more so than Carter Booth, who got to 10 blocks on the night. Here's how one of the big ones sounded in set number 2.
The serve off the top of the net by Wardlow just grazed the top of the tape. Left side, Stanishevska denied at the net. Carter Booth fired up. Another Bucky block, number 10 tonight as a team.
So top play number 2 actually brought to you by the number 10. Carter Booth ended up with 10 blocks. That was the 10th of the night for Wisconsin, and it was their 10th point in set number 2. Wisconsin ultimately prevails 25-21. 8 ties, 4 lead changes in set number 2. The Badgers come away with the victory. Mimi Collier had 8 kills in that second set. So where does that leave us for our top play of the night?
Number 1.
Well, you go to extra points in the third set and you clinch it on your 4th match point. That'll do it.
Trying to close it out in 3. Here's Vajagic over with the right hand. Tight pass set up to the left side. Stanishevska tips it wide. It's picked up by Una, and then Collier from the left side blasts one cross court to end it here tonight in East Lansing.
John Arias, Jess Williams had the call tonight on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Mimi Collier, though, was the star. That her 21st kill. 21 tonight for Mimi Collier, reigning Big Ten Player of the Week. 7th time this season, Mimi Collier eclipses 20 kills in a match, and she only needed 3 sets to do it tonight. Badgers prevail in 3. 11th-ranked Wisconsin sweeps Michigan State. We'll talk about what's to come tomorrow night in Champaign for Wisconsin and Illinois. That's coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
I opened the X app, formerly known as Twitter, and fired off a tweet. Jordan Love is football gaslighting. I feel like these are the Green Bay gaslighters. I feel crazy when I watch this football team. I watch this team week in and week out, and I'm like, I swear it's good. He's good. I know what it's like when things are going right. Then things go really, really, really wrong.
Unsportsmanlike. Weekday mornings from 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm. 11th ranked Wisconsin sweeps Michigan State tonight in East Lansing. The Badgers now 19-4, 12-3 in the Big Ten. Third place in the conference standings behind undefeated Nebraska and second place Purdue, 13-2 in the Big Ten. Don't get caught looking ahead just yet. 9th ranked Purdue, 11th ranked Wisconsin Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse next week. That is going to be a massive match for the Badgers. If Wisconsin wins that one, assuming they take care of business the rest of the way, they will likely finish in second place in the Big Ten standings with a win over Purdue. But the Badgers have to take care of business tomorrow night in Champaign against the Illinois Fighting Illini first. Wisconsin and Illinois did meet earlier this year at the Fieldhouse. Wisconsin took care of business against Illinois in one of the early Big Ten meetings of the season. And it might actually be bad news for Illinois that they're hosting this match tomorrow night. They are sub 500 at home, both in conference play and overall this season. 4-5 overall at home, 3-4 in Big Ten conference play. Illinois at their home floor. I don't know what the deal is with that. They did beat Washington tonight in 4 sets. So, I don't know, maybe you look at Illinois had to play 4, Wisconsin plays 3, both on back-to-backs. Yeah, Wisconsin has to travel, but anything that makes Illinois work just a little bit harder, as they're a team that's definitely hoping to secure a Big Ten, or an NCAA tournament berth. A win over Wisconsin would go a long way to help bolster Illinois' resume. That's kind of the theme of the week for these back-to-back matches, playing two teams that appear to be on the bubble for the NCAA tournament in the mid part of that Big Ten conference standings list entering action here this week. Just a few matches left to go in the regular season. Can you believe it? John Arias, Kelly Sheffield talked about this before the match tonight, that you could only guarantee 7 more matches entering play tonight. That means you can only guarantee 6 more for sure. 5 in the regular season, 1 in the NCAA tournament, and who knows what happens from that point on. Wisconsin making the most of every opportunity as they sweep Michigan State tonight behind Mimi Collier's 21 kills. 7th time this season. The transfer from Oregon eclipses 20 kills in a match, and the reigning Big Ten Player of the Week for the 3rd time this season, potentially making a case for a 4th chance to win that award coming up on Monday. We'll see what she does tomorrow night when Wisconsin takes on Illinois. First serve at 8 o'clock. Pre-match show starts at 7:30. A Badgers-filled Saturday. Football in the morning, hockey in the afternoon, and then, of course, volleyball in the nightcap. Thanks so much for joining us. For John Arias and Jess Williams, who had the call tonight, and for executive producer Ryan Wollersheim, for our Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network here in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. My name is Jesse Nelson. In Madison, our flagship station, you'll hear the Milwaukee Bucks and Charlotte Hornets coming up next. Don't go anywhere if you want to catch that here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels.